Good morning.
Good morning.
Be nice if I had us all turned on the video and everything so people could see us,
Turn
hear
me
us,
on, baby.
hear
Turn
us,
me on.
see us, and hear us, and do all the things. And yes, good morning. So it was all discombobulated over there on the video. I have two plugs for my laptop. One that sometimes works, and one that always works. So while I was here working, doing my thing, and I look over at the video, and it says, "Your computer is at 0%." And then it just shut off, and I went, "Hey, wrong plug."
Oops.
So I didn't. I got back in right before the show started, but I didn't hit all the things and do all the stuff.
Yeah.
So now we're here, and you can see us, and everybody's fine. Everybody's all good.
Mm.
Cheryl's ready for her audition of Grease later on today.
Grease lightning. I know, and I didn't even think of that. Like, I had my hair down, but it's so like humidity in the house, like that. That I was like, I'm gonna stick it in a pony today.
Yeah.
And I stuck it in a pony, and I came down the stairs, and you're like, "What are you ready for, Grease?"
Well, I didn't say it like that. Like,
oh no, not in a bad way. I mean, you could.
Yeah,
I don't ever take you like that with me. I don't, because I don't really. I don't dress for anybody else, so it's like,
right,
okay, whatever.
No, but you had the ponytail going and stuff, and it was it was all good. It was very cute, and I was like, oh, you got your leather jacket on, and it's a leather jacket with a white shirt. I mean, nobody in Greece had the Beyonce label, white shirt, and and I don't know I don't know any other.
My right.
Designers, designer leather jackets.
This leather jacket, though, will always mean something to me because I bought it with Harley. Here we go. I love Grease.
Out of bed, it's the first day of school. Don't be a slob. Don't get a job. Go back to class. You can pass. And to start the day off nice and fine, I'm going to play a new old favorite of mine.
Sorry.
I love it. I've watched Grease like 10,000 times. That's one of those movies.
So now,
and when you said what music gets you in the mood, like it's not pump up. That's why I wouldn't have said Grease pumps me up, but it definitely. You play this or Saturday Night Fever, and I'm in a different land.
All right, so Saturday Night Fever is one of those where, like, I love in the car until there's someone else around, and you're like, because you want to
cool, right? You want to just
want to sing along, but you can't be the Bee Gees, like I want to be
without other people going deaf and running.
Right. I want to be in my car, like loudly going, right.
Stay alive. Yeah.
Right. But but I can see it being like I'm doing that, and with the windows open, and I pull up at a red light, and somebody's next to me just going, "Hi, 911."
Yeah.
I think there's something wrong. He's having some kind of seizure of some kind. Yeah.
No. Or please arrest him and make sure the felony sticks so he never does it again.
Right.
Like, we're not looking for a mere misdemeanor. We're looking for something that'll deter him from ever doing that again in the future.
Yes. So now here's the question. So you said, you've watched Grease, 10,000 times. Yeah. Everybody has.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's
one of my all-time favorite movies. Like that and Barbie.
That was one of those movies that, I've told you before, my sister will watch movies over and over again when we had VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Where the movie will end, she'll hit rewind and press play. Like, she will watch it again. Like then. So now, though, with streaming, truthfully, when was the last time you watched it?
I was upstairs not feeling well. So sometime, I don't know,
in this house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure.
Oh, wow. That's so funny.
Yeah, because it's one of those movies that you catch something new or a nuance every time. And then when they did the video on making it, do you remember when they were all talking about certain things that made it in the first cut, or the flying car at the end, like how hard that was, or all the dancing? I remember seeing something about the dancing in the final scene was all ad-libbed or something where do you remember how they were crisscrossing and doing somersaults and all that stuff before the car?
Mm-hmm.
That was like, everybody thinks all that was really easily coordinatable.
Wow.
And it was not.
Well, I know they put that together like kind of last minute.
Mm-hmm. I love it so much. I love all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So because I think the ending was supposed to be different. And then they added in like that last music number or something like that. I forget what it was. But
every time I watch it, I'm like, how fun that we feel the whole thing was a lot of fun and it was a lot of work at that point.
Sure.
But I would never have thought that.
Mm-hmm.
It all looks like they were having the thrill of their lifetime.
Right.
Like it was, I don't want to say it was easy, but I got bought into every character.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And you loved even the people that you were like,
mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? They were like, even him being a doofus type of too cool for school boyfriend. I still love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's so funny. I would not have thought that you watched it anytime recently.
So
that's wild.
I love that. I love that movie.
Yeah. So my sister used to watch it all the time, and it is the first like record album that we bought. I think we probably bought it together, but it was like at Kmart. I remember getting it. Like it was such a big deal.
I remember that, and I remember we had an 8-track tape of Saturday Night Fever, the thing where you just
so
shoved it into that. Like it was like we had the turntable on top of this block.
Mm-hmm. So the soundtrack for Saturday Night Fever, my Uncle Robert gave me. I remember visiting him at his first apartment with my parents. Like he had his first family over and talking about the music and stuff like that. And he's like, if you like it, you can have it. He's like, yeah. Yeah. I was like,
well, we were yesterday, I spent the day in Hoopston and I took Carla with me because I thought I got to show Hoopston off. Like Carla from another season.
Mm-hmm.
And so she came with me. We went to the Wine Bar 112, which is just like a great sandwich place with a wine bar in it and great donuts. Look, those are the ones with the great big donut, which I should have brought in just to show you how big it was. But, she got some donuts. I got a donut, a brownie, stuff for you, some cookies, things like that. They have great potato salad, great paninis and all that. So we ate there. Then we went to Lisa's and spent like an hour with Lisa.
Lisa's
candy shop. And she's amazing. She's all chocolate and retro candy and she loves her job. And like, you need to go if you haven't gone because it's just going to be a great walk through memory lane. And you're going to be like, oh, Jawbreakers, oh, Laffy Taffy. You're just going to need to buy a bunch of like the candy. And then I bought a ginger beer and I bought some cans, which all her cans, she allows you to either do a 12-pack or she allows you to do a 12-pack of separate cans. So it's like a build your own beer thing, like, or build your own thing. So you could grab 12 cans for right now. It's $7.99. I mean, that's a deal.
Yeah.
And some of it's goofy. Like they had cherry 7-Up. They had the chill from Sprite, like all the flavors of the chill. They had some Fanta flavors. They had a lot of good stuff, a lot of diet stuff too. So it was just fun. We were having like real cheese that's been like turned into cheese balls, like, but not like cheese puffs where you get the orange all over you. It's real Gouda cheese that's been, I don't know how they do it, but made into those crunchy,
Gotcha.
Like balls in these little packages. So we just had a blast with Lisa, and then we went to Boxcar Books, and Boxcar Books has an entire record section. So they had an Elvis record, and Carla and I were talking about the fact that we both want to get a turntable.
You're
and
kidding.
Start collecting records. There's something nostalgic that like flips our lid when
Really?
it comes to buying it.
No
But
desire.
they were like $34
Mhm.
an album. And I was like, oh
Yeah,
boy,
'cause
this
now
is
it's
going to be an
collectors. Yeah.
expensive collection. But there was something about it, about the covers and like turning it around and seeing the songs. And yeah, I was like, whoo, this is fun. So we like flipped through all the,
Yeah.
talked about which ones we would buy, you know.
That's funny. So,
Yeah, if you haven't been to Boxcar Books, it's really cool. They
Mhm.
got all the stuff for the littles, all the stuff for locals, like local authors. They feature local authors like out of Hoopston or out
nice.
of Indiana, like local
Yeah.
authors. Just really a cool. And then all the Legos the collector Lego sets are there.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
it's just fun. They had
It
Star
is,
Wars
yeah.
Legos. They had
Mhm.
stuff for the littles, like the Duplo, and
Mhm.
yeah, it
Mhm.
just is a really cool store. Hoopston, I love.
Yeah.
Like downtown Hoopston, I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
No, it's funny you talk about the albums. So, Danny Bonaducci from the Partridge Family, he got me into radio and everything.
mhm.
So his thing now is to randomly go to record stores, flips through the records to see if there's a Partridge Family album, signs it, and then sticks it back in there. And then he'll be on TikTok and go, let me know when someone finds it. You know, like, yeah, like he goes and like takes his Sharpie, autographs it, and sticks it
Oh,
right back in so someone will
that'd be a reason
randomly
at
find it,
Boxcar
you know.
Books for Emily to buy that.
Right.
Like, because
Well, I think
could you
I think he's
imagine?
in California or Seattle or something. But I mean, but
Oh
he just
my
he'll
Lord.
just randomly go to record stores. Yep. Mhm.
Kevin says loves vinyl and been collecting records for 10 years. I
Yeah.
wish I was smart enough to have done that or not gotten rid of all the ones I had as a kid.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that was I mean, I don't have any desire. Like I don't have that. Like we were talking yesterday about being able to hold the music
I
and stuff.
want one
No desire
so
whatsoever.
badly.
I have now at this point in my life, I have one album, and that's because Louis brought me a Batman one at Touch of Dutch last year, and now it's on
Yes.
display. So,
But I even have what to put it in. I have a crate, a hot pink crate,
mhm, mhm.
and that I want to use to like put the collection in. I
Yeah.
really would love to start that.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
No, it's so funny. I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, we should really come up with something for Cheryl to be able to buy stuff because she doesn't really have a chance to do that. Like,
right. And I
something that's
have a lot
like
of
so
room that's undeclared in my bedroom closets and all that. There's
right,
just it's like very spacious and minimalistic.
right. It's so funny because
And if you believe that, I have a
right,
bridge in
yeah,
Brooklyn to sell you.
yeah. No, we were talking about the song Grease. It brought me back because, like, you know, you were talking about, oh, we should play Grease Lightning this morning, you know, and like,
Mhm.
but
Well, that's what I did on the stairs. I did my little
right,
dance going down the stairs too.
right. So, but I remember, so there's a radio station in Kankakee called The Valley
Yeah.
that the former owner would program all the music.
Yeah.
You know, they used to play Grease Lightning, and I'm like, how are they doing that? Have you ever listened to the lyrics of
Oh
Grease
yeah,
Lightning?
they're raw.
I mean,
Yeah, I always think of that too. How did they get away with that?
on the radio, I have no idea. I think no one ever just complained. I think
Even in the movie theaters, like back then, you couldn't
I think it was
just say stuff.
I think it might have been rated R. You know, I mean, it was
Right,
like,
but
you know,
you still couldn't,
well, yeah, you
could you?
sure, you swore in movies, you know, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there was, yeah, and but watching the movie, I was a kid. Singing the songs, I was a kid. It had to have made my parents go because I
Right.
didn't know what I was singing. I was
Yep.
just singing the words,
Yep.
but my parents had to be going, oh, when I was singing Grease Lightning into the handle of the vacuum, you know.
Right. What? And then years later, now I had a flash and I can't remember the song where you went, okay, we're not doing that. Do you remember?
Yeah, it was Bruno Mars. It was, you know, my
Oh,
clothes
the
on the
dress on the floor by the fire.
I'm like, oh, okay,
Yes.
yeah,
What?
that, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Because I still remember like just screaming it out with Harley. And you
Mhm.
were like, hey, hey, hey. And I'm like,
Right,
hey, what? It's
right.
Bruno
Because
Mars.
she was like 16. There's no need for dresses anywhere.
I know.
Anyway,
Especially not on the floor.
right.
Yeah.
Chris says hi. Good morning, Chris. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll take care of our poll question from yesterday, and then dive into today's as well. So nobody go anywhere.
Let's face it, nobody loves talking about colonoscopies. But you know what's worse? The I told you so look from your doctor after you put it off for a solid decade. Yikes. Liberty Clinic gets it. Life's too short for waiting lists longer than a CVS receipt. Why risk death by boredom in a waiting room when you could just get your colonoscopy at Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer faster than you can binge watch a new Netflix series? Seriously, schedule within 1 week. Yep, you heard right. And our team's so nice, your colon will practically thank us. Don't be a procrastinator. Early detection is the ultimate treat yourself. Put your health first and call Liberty Clinic now. 219-866-8999. You can also stalk us online at mylibertyclinic.com or on Facebook. We promise no embarrassing photos. Liberty Clinic. We keep you in good health from your head right down to your, well, you know. Call us. Your future self and your colon will be glad you did.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Got old electronics lying around? Jasper County REMC would like you to know that you can bring them to the Electronics Recycling Day, Saturday, April 25th, from 8 a.m. till noon, rain or shine. There are 2 drive-thru locations, the Jasper County Highway Department in DeMont behind the Fozzie Center, and the Rensselaer Street Department at 820 East Walnut Street. Drop off computers, laptops, TVs, radios, cell phones, routers, VCRs, DVD players, and more. What not to bring? Vacuum cleaners, microwaves, large appliances, toasters, fans, lamps, light bulbs, or loose batteries. It's a quick, free way to clean out clutter the right way. Do good with what's old. See you April 25th.
Are you stuck staring at your W-2? Are tax refund worries holding you back? You probably have FOMO, the fear of messing up. The fix? Using TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They find every credit and deduction to help you get every refund dollar you deserve, or your money back. It's time to overcome your fear of messing up and get your taxes done right. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
Liberty Mutual customized this song for you. Like your car insurance, it's custom too, yeah. Liberty Mutual's got the coverage that could save you money. Thanks to Doug and Limu, well now you can go and take that cruise. Liberty, 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 yeah.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com. Auto repair bills are through the roof. $3,000 to replace the transmission. $4,000 for a blown engine. And if your manufacturer's warranty is expired, you'll have to cover it all out of pocket. You need an Endurance Auto Protection Plan. No matter what the mileage, if your car is under 20 years old, Endurance can get you covered on the engine, electrical system, transmission, AC, drivetrain, and more. Endurance has plans for any budget. Repairs can be done at the certified mechanic of your choice, and they're paid directly with no middleman. Plans cover 24/7 roadside assistance, towing, battery jumps, fuel deliveries, tire changes, lockout services, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Act now and get our elite benefits, including complete tire care and key fob replacement, a $2,000 value at no extra cost. With Endurance, you could never pay for covered auto repairs again, so call now for your free quote. Call 800-458-3124. 800-458-3124. 800-458-3124.
97.7 The Q.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Kevin Matthews. You don't know who I am, but you probably know who Steve and Cheryl is. This is where they live in Touhyville. Touhyville is a very unusual place, and you're part of it.
Today's the day.
What? What are you talking about?
Today's Friday. That day ends today.
All right. Are you ready to put on a show?
We've been working on it all week.
Well, it must be something. Must be something approaching perfection.
I think you'll enjoy it.
I think you're going to dig it.
Get ready.
You ready for what now?
All right. Start the show. Starting now.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here. Good morning. Portions of which are brought to us by Steve Specialized Services. Visit Steve Specialized Services for all kinds of great deals on bad boy mowers, bandits, and tractors. And don't forget, May 1st, they have their big-time open house ribbon cutting going on for the Honest Abe's Log Home Showcase Showroom. Come on out for lunch. They'll have soda, water, chips. They're going to have pork burgers for sale with money going towards the Little Cousin Jasper Festival. So all kinds of great stuff going on there. Also, they're looking for a laundromat attendant. Find out more by stopping by 1502 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. Go like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook. You can also check them out on the web at stevesspecialized.com. Also, got to mention that we are streaming video, and portions of that are brought to us by our friend Lauren Berenda over at Shelter Insurance. For all your insurance needs, call or text 219-866-8644. You can visit Lauren on McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer, right up the block from Steve Specialized Services. They're practically neighbors.
See how that works?
So, yeah. For auto, home, life, business, renters, and more, visit Lauren Berenda, Shelter Insurance. You can get to his website. If you go check us out on video on Facebook or YouTube, you just go to the QR code with your phone, and it'll take you right there to his website. So Lauren Berenda, Shelter Insurance in Rensselaer.
And we have a happy birthday to one of our favorite people, Andrew Wilkinson of 95 Bravo.
Oh, happy birthday, Andrew.
Need a gun? Go see Andrew.
Well, there you go. It's got a lot of stuff there, but yeah, it just seems
he made me my gun.
Need a gun? See Andrew.
Yep.
Maybe we should make that his new slogan. Need a gun? See Andrew. Yeah. So
I mean, he's ex-military.
I know. No, he knows what he's doing.
One of the coolest guys I know.
I think
deeply
former MP. I think.
Yeah. But deeply, like into doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, we're both fans. Yes. Yeah, I like Andrew a lot.
Right in Otterburn.
Yeah. All right. Yesterday we asked you the anti-bucket list. What's something you've tried once and you won't do again? Casey says oysters. Yes.
Oh, I'm with you. Yes. There's one. Yes.
Yep.
And I would add on that escargot. The entire table at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse laughed at me, and it was such an important dinner, and I was so scared of blowing it. And it was a business dinner with some very, like, they were Cuban, and they loved escargot.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, thanks. Have you ever eaten it before? Here we go. And I'm like, I was with my boyfriend at the time, and I'm like, don't blow this for him.
No.
So they thought it was very funny.
Yeah.
And never again.
No,
thank you.
Yeah.
I should have said no, thank you, but I was young and
right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I just thought, don't make waves.
Right. No, I get it.
But yeah, no, even with the garlic butter, I did not
system.
like.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Quite a few years ago, but never again.
Laura says, climb to the top of a very high grain bin.
Oh,
I'm with you.
I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah.
I don't.
She says, never thought I was afraid of heights until that day. I think I have more of a fear of ledges. I'm with you, Laura. I think I have a fear of ledges. Like, I loved going to the Grand Canyon, but all I kept thinking is, what if I trip?
Right. Or this thing gives way. Or
what if I trip? What if I slip? What if I sneeze? Like, you're right there.
Do you know where I also feel that? The first time we went to the Cubs game together with the kids, we sat in section 3 and we had all of our food in the hands and we had the littles, you know, because the kids were what? 7 and 10, maybe. Okay. So they were young and we got all the way to the top and looked down and I went, ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I sounded like our guy
with
the duck. Yep. Yeah, I just don't like that feeling. I don't.
Yep. Gary says, jumping in the lake in early February at 3 a.m. Did it once, don't need to do it again. I get that. That makes sense. Diane said helicopter over an ocean. Stacy says bungee jumped. one and done.
Yeah, that's one more time that I think I'm willing to do. I
Mhm.
just, as it bounces, I'm like, what's to stop you from just it bouncing you right into full steam into the side of a mountain
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. I no desire to even do it once. Just like jumping out of an airplane. No desire. Nope. Don't need that adrenaline rush. I'm good.
Yeah.
Kate says Covered Bridge Festival. I know a lot of people love that. I've never been.
Never
But-
been. Want to go.
But
Never
she's
been.
like, yeah, I did it once. That was good. You know.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, our friend Dr. Mallory
Oh yeah, does she go?
goes
Yeah.
goes almost every year, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Amber says haunted houses.
No, thank you.
Yeah, did it once. That's it.
Nope.
Um,
And I told you that story. I went to Statesville
mhm.
and I was pregnant and I literally was scared that I got so scared that I miscarried. I did
yeah.
not. But,
but
I
still.
screamed so loud.
Yeah.
And you know, once they got you, once they peg you as that person,
Mhm.
because I scream like I should be in the movies.
Right.
And yeah. Then they follow you all over. Mr. Chainsaw Man decides that you're his favorite. And yeah.
And I don't enjoy that. By the
No.
way. Like I did. Yeah. I can.
I
move
was
on
let
past
out the middle. That's how bad it got.
that. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Not for me. No,
No.
thank you. Julie says Bucky's. I've never been there, but I've heard of it. Al says trust people. I did it once. I'm not doing it again.
Oh, some of the people put down stuff that just made me fall out. Didn't they say someone said my ex or something like
Yes,
that?
Terry, yeah.
I fell out at all of the funny ones.
Yep.
Yeah, I really did.
I don't even know what this is. Sue says underwater scooters. Says didn't make it 30 seconds. What's an underwater scooter? I've never even heard of that. It sounds fun.
Oof.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would like doing. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Wow. Yes. It's kind of, it has this scuba diving. Yeah. That's what it looks like. And
Yeah.
I'm with her because I tried scuba diving in Hawaii and was so excited about it and could not breathe out.
Get the breathing thing.
They're
Yeah.
like, just breathe normally. And I'm like, no, but I'm underwater.
I can't.
No.
I'm underwater. I'm holding my nose. No, you're gonna die then.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could snorkel.
Yeah.
But even that was like,
See, and this is gonna sound silly. I went to the Bahamas. Gorgeous water. You could see everything. It was crystal clear. See the fish. Went snorkeling. After about 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I saw fish. I'm good. Like,
Oh, yeah. But I
it just doesn't do it for
actually
me.
got
Like,
scared.
I
Like
was like,
there's,
okay.
I didn't anticipate being afraid. Like I was in a sea of clownfish. Gorgeous. Stunning.
Yeah.
And I was in a sea of clownfish.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want my mommy.
Right.
I mean, and then came a stingray. And I'm like, okay, you know the guy who's the crikey? The Australian guy,
Crocodile Dundee.
Steve Irwin.
No, Steve Irwin. Crocodile Dundee.
Listen to me, crocodile.
That's not a
Dundee.
knife. That's
Well,
a knife. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
here I thought it was Crikey Man, right?
Crikey Man.
Crikey
yeah.
Man.
Mhm.
But
Crikey Man. Crikey
Crikey
Man.
Man,
Yeah.
right? But I just remember when he died going, he fought alligators and we're going to die with a stingray
I thought
thing
the
straight
same
to
thing.
the heart. Like, no, just no.
Yep. I for a while thought it was a conspiracy theory, but I thought it was Aquaman had him killed because there's no crimes in the ocean, so he wanted to look like a hero and try and solve it.
I'd love to know more about how your brain works.
Bruce says going anywhere near Chicago, and John agreed. Now, did you go
my
once?
gosh, with your
I would love to know.
Chicago.
No, I would love to know if it's like things in the news that worry people.
Yeah.
Or did you go and it was just too expensive? Did you go and hated it? Like, too many people, too much stuff. Like, I'd love to know. Like, oh my gosh, being downtown, like, it does feel like there's too many people in the world. I want them all to move out of the way. Like, there's too many people.
You don't feel like, I feel like Mary Tyler Moore. I feel like I've got my own theme song in the city.
Yeah.
She's gonna do it. Oh, look at that red lipstick and her Ugg boots and she's mystic.
It's a nice place
I
to visit.
love it.
But
hair blowing through your thing, different people of all heights, colors, nationalities, all of it carrying like bags from Target or bags from, I don't know, Neiman's or it's crazy
it's all
down
about the
there.
shopping.
But everything is so, wow, who built that building? Wow, look at this gorgeous weather.
Yes,
Wow, the
all
sun is
that
out.
stuff.
Wow,
Yes.
look at the river. Yeah.
All that stuff. Yes.
Look at the lake. I said river. Look at the pond.
Why am I
I don't know. Why am I here?
All that stuff. Yes. To visit. Like
Yeah,
you
we
go
never
and
want to
then-
live
and then
there.
go. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. No,
No.
I mean, I'm not one that doesn't like going back to Chicago. I mean, but
Mhm.
but I do like it better I do like it better in the nicer weather. I will tell you that much. Like the other day walking around downtown, but I also am like, wow, there's so many people. You know what I mean? Like there's just so much going on. Like it was nice that because it was like if we go like on a weekday, it's not so bad. Sometimes like when you go into places and things, but yeah, sometimes it's like when you're just wall to wall with people, it's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't ever feel like that.
I don't, because you bounce out of there. Like you're there. So what for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's never my experience when I go to the city is like, yay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I love all the things I can't get, even when I lived like in Bourbonnais, where it's, you know what I mean? But that I can't get here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I love the candy stores and I love the Godiva and I love the Italy. Like just
yeah. See, like
mushroom ravioli with brown butter sauce. Bring it home. I love all of it.
That like I love going to Pizzeria Due and sitting like the nostalgia, like I love that, and I love like seeing it from the outside, like walking up.
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing the skyline, driving it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I like going to some of the places, like going to Sox Park, going to Wrigley Field,
Yes.
going, like that.
Yes.
I love all that
Yes.
stuff, Soldier Field,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
So, Rob says attending the Brickyard 400, did it twice, first time and last time. So, I've never been
Is
to
that a race?
Yeah, I think that's stock car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or NASCAR. Yep. And so this was part of where the thing came from, the anti bucket list question came from. Piper says Disney. It was crazy. No,
so she's saying she's done it and doesn't care to do it again.
Yep. Did it once.
Really?
Yep. And I love Disney. I love.
Oh
love,
yeah, I would.
love,
I
love,
really love Disney, and I love the feeling of taking stupid pictures with a fake cartoon character.
Right.
I love it.
I do too.
And my girlfriend, I told you when we were in, we went to California for a DMAI, I think it was, big conference on tourism, and it was right across the street from Disney. Is it Disney World? That's in Cali.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. So we went to Disneyland and I took her. She had never been there.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing we get in is I buy her the ears and she's like, what in God's name are you doing? And I go, you have to have ears when you go to Disney. Are you kidding? So she's already going, okay, whack-a-doodly do.
Right.
I'm with the whack-a-doodly do. I go, okay. All right, let's check the times on when Mickey and Minnie are going to be, and let's check the lines first because you got to get the picture there. She goes, what are you talking about? I go, you need the picture with Mickey and Minnie. I need a picture with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Yes, you do. And I watched the evolution of someone going, I'm really scared to be walking this park with you, to like, what in the world?
Yeah.
She loved it. And then when we went to It's a Small World, she was like, and we're singing It's a Small, Small World. She was like, that was the greatest day ever.
Right? Yeah. I love Disney. I love it.
But she didn't
love it,
understand.
love
I
it,
go,
love it, love
get
it.
your ears on. You're going to be taking the picture with Mickey and Minnie. And she goes, Okay. I have to admit, I feel like I'm 7. I go,
Yes.
that's exactly how you should feel.
That's my whole
That's
thing too.
the
is-
Disney
yep, I
experience. There
loved
you
it.
go.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. Todd says, good morning. Ed says, I don't hate the city, but it has lost its luster. So, I mean,
I
I
would
guess
love
it
to know
depends
why.
on like what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I guess it depends on where you go. Like,
Yeah.
like,
The only thing I hate about the city is the cost of parking. That's really all
yeah,
that's it. It just eats into your budget. Like you have to
Yeah.
set aside what, $80 to be able to
that's what it was this last
park.
time. But yeah, I mean, it's,
And that's a lot of money on top of eating
No,
and
it
everything
is,
when you
yeah.
and it doesn't matter. They're like we ate where they punched our thing or
Mhm.
validated our parking. We got $2 off. I was like,
off,
$2.
Yeah.
Get
Right?
out of here, will you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Joe says that guy's crazy. I'd love to go to the Indy 500 or Brickyard 400. We had a blast. Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
mean,
have
that's-
tickets, I thought,
so-
right?
Yeah, we're gonna get tickets. Yeah. So, but that's the whole thing with this is to each their own. Like not wanting to go to
Right.
Disney. We
Right.
like.
Or
Some people
I know
love
so many
cruises. I know
people-
people that have been on like
Yes.
15 cruises. They're like, we love doing it every year.
Same
you
with
know?
scuba diving. I know people who have
Mhm.
no problem scuba diving, and for me, I cannot get the breath down.
Yeah.
I took the class.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was a disaster.
Absolutely. Yep. Okay. So I got to take a break. Then we come back. I got to get to what's happening, and we got to get to the days. I still haven't done the days yet. So
Right?
it's the morning is running away from me.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, widespread fog, mainly before 7 a.m. Otherwise, it'll be a mostly sunny day with a light breeze and a high near 80. Get out there and enjoy the heat today because temps are going to dip over the next few days. Tonight, an 80% chance of rain throughout the evening and overnight hours with a low around 48. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers before 1 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy with temperatures falling to around 50 by 8 a.m. Saturday night, patchy frost after 2 a.m. Mostly clear and breezy with a low around 35. Sunday, areas of frost before 8 a.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Sunday night, widespread frost, mainly after 4 a.m. Mostly clear with a low around 33.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Uh-oh. Car trouble? Don't stress. Take it to AutoWorks in Rensselaer. From oil changes and brake repairs to engines and transmissions, the team at AutoWorks keeps you on the road safely. They're local, they're trusted, and they'll treat your car like it's their own. Don't wait for a breakdown. Schedule your service today. Call AutoWorks at 219-866-4131 or stop by their shop at 919 McKinley in Rensselaer. AutoWorks, where quality and care come standard.
Oh, you should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's instant fun. Unlike the time you tried ice climbing and got your tongue stuck.
A little help, guys. Guys? One Fast Play ticket, please.
Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Play responsibly.
I'm Big Mike Teedy, candidate for Plaskei County Council, District 4. I'm a lifelong Plaskei County resident, property owner, and first-generation farmer with over 30 years' experience. And I know what it takes to keep our county strong and moving forward. I serve as Vice President of the County Council and Chairman of the Kankakee-Iroquois Regional Planning Commission and have leadership roles in solid waste and workforce development. I support responsible budgeting, strong public safety, and investing in programs that support our youth without wasting taxpayers' dollars. I'm running to represent Salem, White Post, and Cass Townships. Vote Big Mike Teedy for County Council, District 4. Paid for by Friends of Big Mike Teedy.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Every morning, I go through my chicken breakfast sandwich checklist. My breakfast sandwich has to deliver great value, deliciousness, and lots of variety. McDonald's checks all my boxes. Like that Savory McChicken biscuit for just $2.49. Consider my boxes checked. If I'm feeling spicy, a hot and spicy chicken McGriddles is breakfast checkmate. Whatever's on your checklist, a $2.49 chicken breakfast sandwich at McDonald's will check all your breakfast boxes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any of the offer or combo meal.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Touhyville, now even Touhier.
Wakey. Here, this is going to get your attention, I tell you, man.
We got a great show tonight. Do you know what time it is?
Nope.
But I did say it would get your attention.
Oh, it's early morning, actually.
Whoa! Don't attack before I've had my coffee. Just calmly pour yourself a cup of Joe and focus.
Get yourself a cup of coffee.
Wake yourself up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let the games begin.
Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Thanks for getting up with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Streaming on video. You can see our smiling faces on the Q 98 Gold and Touhyville Facebook pages, on Twitch, and on the Touhyville YouTube channel. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at the Jasper County Fair Association. Today and tomorrow, you got the indoor yard sale going on from 9 to 4 out there at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. Go out there, find some cool stuff. Walk around, get yourself some goodies. 9 to 4 today and tomorrow out at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. Also, got to mention our friends over at Supercuts. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. They've got tanning going on at both locations, so check that out. It's Supercuts in Rensselaer. They're also looking for stylists. They're growing and growing. Jobs.supercuts.com. Click on the town you want to work in, whether it's Rensselaer or Lowell. All right, let's see what's happening.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
An executive at Chevron says Americans should drive less. Americans responded and said executives at Chevron should talk less.
I saw that yesterday. I went, get out much of your
I have a feeling the
$1 million office.
The members of the Chevron board also said you should also talk less. Yes.
Right.
Quiet down. Yep. Mm-hmm. A court ruled that it's legal to make alcohol in your home. Here's something you don't hear often. It's a great day for West Virginia. Starbucks unveiled AI that matches a drink with your mood. Now, if they could just get the barista to spell your name right, then they'd be onto something. Yeah. So, hi, can you guess my mood? It seems to be saying you don't want to be at Starbucks. Ding, 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 ding. You win. A new study shows lobsters feel pain when they boil them alive.
Oh, no. Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Yeah. You know when I feel pain? When scientists research things that are pretty obvious. I mean, are we surprised by this? Come on. You know that there's still cancer, right? This is what we're studying? And how do they know? Did they ask them? You know?
They make a noise.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We didn't need scientists to tell us that.
Yeah, yeah.
Every chef knows that. Yeah. By the way, further studies, they found out the only creature on Earth that feels nothing when they're in really hot water, President Trump. Doesn't feel a thing.
Oh,
doesn't even notice. Yeah. And lastly, Matt LeBlanc is returning to TV in a police drama. He's gonna, Law and Order. How you doing?
Oh, jeez. How you doing?
But no, that's true. He's doing a serious cop show coming out in the fall, I think. Yep.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's one person from Friends that I could care less if I see again.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah. Just
Oh.
didn't.
He did a sitcom where he was a dad, a man with a plan. I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Joey spinoff I thought was dumb.
Yeah.
It didn't do it for me. So, but him with the as a dad, like a construction worker dad, like yeah, I thought that was good.
I just saw Mariska Hargitay on Law and Order SVU was just renewed for the 28th season.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I could watch that show all day, every day.
Yeah.
I love that show. Like if you're just like painting or homesick, I'll just go straight to the channel that has all of it. Just on roll them.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that we know about now that did their debuts on. So I'm like, look at her. She's so young. Or oh, look at him before he was in whatever it is.
That's what happened to me a few times. I'm watching the sitcom Coach, and that's what I'm finding. Like,
are you really?
Rob Schneider is like a nerdy college kid in it, like in a couple
wow.
episodes.
I love that when you go back and you see it, and you're like, look how young they are. They're like just starting out.
Right. Another actress who was on Everybody Loves Raymond. She's been in a couple episodes as like different people. Like when you see that, when you're watching it all the way through, you're like, wait a minute, wasn't she the one in the other one the other day? Like as somebody else? Yeah. So today is Bat Appreciation Day. So
No.
I like Batman, but I don't know that I like bats themselves.
No thanks. No thanks. I remember at camp they had them.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Not cool.
Yep. Ellis Island Family History Day. I went there when I was a kid. We looked up my great grandmother, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Blah 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 Day, which was invented for the show. So just a lot of blah 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 in the
Or is
morning.
it blah 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 blah?
I did not blah blah blah.
That still cracks me up every time I
Never
see
seen
that.
the movie.
Never
But
seen
that,
the movie.
That for
What
the card,
movie
for
was
the,
it again?
Transylvania.
Transylvania. That's
something
it.
like yeah. It
Is
was
it blah blah
cartoon,
blah blah blah.
Yeah. Ford Mustang Day. Malbec World Day.
Malbec.
Okay.
Wine.
All right, there you go.
I think.
Cheese Ball Day.
Yeah.
Not the kind you were talking about, but I think the ball of cheese for like crackers and stuff. Crawfish Day.
Nope.
Nah, I'm with you. Kickball Day.
That's all I remember from like kindergarten through 5th grade was kickball.
The big bouncy
or
ball.
bombardment. Do you remember bombardment?
Sure, yeah.
With the ball. Do they even sell those balls that like sort of don't hurt when they hit you? Like, but the big and they make the noise doing when they bounce.
But do you see how different the world is now? Like
it is.
That was gym class.
Everybody
Everybody get a ball and hit each other with it.
Right. And they weren't worried about people like
here's what we call the bullies win day. Like I mean, like what in the world?
Yeah.
Like, hey, the bigger kids are gonna smush the younger kids. Oh yeah. And it's boys and girls in the class, so it's okay for boys to go after the girl they like and throw a ball at her head really hard. Like, what in the world were we thinking?
Or it's good for her to catch it as you whip it at her. You're out, and then she gets to whip it at the next guy that's been driving her crazy.
But I'm just saying, like, it's
not
like,
that
wow.
I've been there or anything.
Right? Yeah. Well, it's funny you say that because today is nothing like a Dame Day. So, World Hemophilia Day. And last but by no means least, International Haiku Poetry Day. You got us some haikus for this morning.
Because I prepped for the show.
Yes.
At the butt crack of dawn. Here is what I have. I have one for you. I have one for me. I have one for us.
Okay.
Here's the Touhyville Show haiku, which I thought, by the way, was the same as a limerick until I learned that it was not. So these are the ones I do not like. I like there once was a man from Nantucket kind of things.
Right.
That is a limerick.
You like limericks, yeah.
This is not. This is one of those that's like, how is this poetry at all? Like I was like, what? Okay.
Mhm.
Morning radio hum. Steve laughs. Cheryl spills the tea. Coffee fuels them both. Right?
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
No, like like in
It doesn't
poems.
even work. It's got no rhythm.
No,
Get out of
no,
here.
no. Like in like, have you ever been to like or seen on TV like poetry bars where they're like,
Yes.
and then everybody afterwards like. So, all right, what's the next one?
Oh, you really want more after that? I'm picturing the guy with the cane coming in through the door now.
No, you
Cheryl's
got three.
haiku.
Yeah.
Red lipstick on. Coffee fuels Cheryl's comeback. Where am I coming back from? But anyway, red lipstick on. Coffee fuels Cheryl's comeback. Mike never stands a chance. Dumb. I'm going to keep my day job. That's all. And I'm even on thin ice just being a radio host.
Listen,
I
yeah.
was good at sales at one point, but I don't know.
All right, you want mine?
Yes.
All right.
Steve's haiku.
Alarm clock taps out. Steve's hair defies gravity. Ratings go high. If you saw my hair in the morning, it does. I call it rooster head. So here, before we take our break, I'll do this for you because you thought it was a limerick. So, okay. So there once was a man from Nantucket. Cheryl's alarm went off in the morning and she said,
I'm Aaliyah Sherrick, your new Sullivan Auctioneers sales representative for Jasper, Newton, Porter, and Lake counties. Our global network of over 850,000 registered bidders means your equipment gets seen by thousands of bidders and buyers around the world. Whether it's farm machinery, transportation, or construction equipment, I am here to help make sure you get top dollar for your items. If you're considering an auction, contact me today at 219-869-9856 or on Facebook at Aaliyah Sherrick Sullivan Auctioneers to learn more about the services we offer. It's never too early to start planning your auction.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
This check of news brought to us by the Nice Law Firm. Visit nicelawfirm.com. Here's Russ Martin.
The Small Business Administration was in the Jasper-Newton County area recently to make sure people adversely affected by the tornadoes of March 10th and 11th know that they can apply for low-interest loans. Public Affairs Specialist with the SBA, Tahita Mateen, stated that there are a few ways to apply for such loans and also to find out more information.
We like to promote in person first, just to have that one-on-one communication. So the Newton County Public Library and the Wheatfield Town Hall, we have physical centers open. Of course, people can go to sba.gov/disaster to find out any information to start your application and to get that information pertinent to your county and where you live.
Homeowners, renters, business owners, nonprofits who had damage in Jasper, Newton, Benton, Pulaski, White, Porter, Lake, Stark, LaPorte, and Porter counties on March 10th and 11th can apply. The citywide garage sale in Rensselaer, sponsored by the Rensselaer Volunteer Fire Department, is set for Saturday, May 2nd. If you would like to promote your event and be on the map that will be available from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. the morning of the sale, the cost is $10. You'll also be able to describe a number of your items to be included on the map as well. Applications are available at the fire station or at the city's gas department located on Cullen Street at the tracks. The deadline to submit your completed application is Wednesday, April 29th at 4 p.m. If you have questions, contact Angie at 219-869-5395. The Indiana Department of Transportation announces overnight alternating lane closures on I-65 in both directions in White County, south of State Road 18, will begin on or after Monday, April 20th, as crews close individual lanes on the interstate. The majority of work will take place in the southbound lanes, and construction could take up to a week, weather permitting. Food Finders Mobile Pantry will be in White County on Tuesday, April 21st. The location will be at the Monon Community Church, located at 500 East Broadway, which is Highway 16, just east of the elementary school. The drive-through event on Tuesday will begin at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Please do not arrive prior to 10:30. Enjoy your day and your weekend as well. I'm Russ Martin.
Need trusted legal help in Indiana? The Nice Law Firm has been fighting for Hoosiers since 1992 in family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, real estate, business law, and more. And now, Ned Totter, longtime Rensselaer attorney, has joined the Nice Law Firm as they expand to Jasper and the surrounding counties. With decades of success in injury, family, real estate, and criminal matters, Ned's local know-how strengthens an already powerful team. Whether you're facing a tough legal fight or planning for the future, the attorneys at the Nice Law Firm are there to guide you with skill, compassion, and results you can trust. Contact the Nice Law Firm at nicelawfirm.com or call 317-NICE-LAW.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
81-year-old Sandra Smith of DeMont passed away on April 9th. Visitation for Sandra Smith will be on Saturday, April 18th at Integrity Funeral Service in Wheatfield from noon until the time of the service at 2 o'clock, with Matt Myrick officiating. Integrity Funeral Service and cremation has been entrusted with the arrangements. 92-year-old Thomas Earl Anspaugh of Winnemac passed away on April the 11th. Visitation will be from 2 until 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, April 19th at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Graveside services for Tom Anspaugh will be held at 3 p.m. Eastern on Monday, April 20th at Winnemac Cemetery, South Lawn Edition, with Tom's nephews, Jerry Anspaugh and Alan Anspaugh, officiating. The Winnemac VFW and American Legion will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to Friends of the Panhandle Pathway. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 80-year-old Lonnie Adams of La Crosse passed away on April 9th. There are no services scheduled for Lonnie Adams at this time. Integrity Funeral Service and cremation has been entrusted with the arrangements. 70-year-old David Neely of Remington passed away on April 9th. There are no services scheduled for David Neely at this time. Integrity Funeral Service and cremation has been entrusted with the arrangements. 78-year-old Joyce Miller of DeMont passed away on April 12th. There are no services scheduled for Joyce Miller at this time. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMont entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Herschel Cole of Lake Village passed away on Tuesday, April 14th. There are no services scheduled for Herschel Cole at this time. Integrity Funeral Service and cremation has been entrusted with the arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, widespread fog, mainly before 7 a.m. Otherwise, it'll be a mostly sunny day with a light breeze and a high near 80. Get out there and enjoy the heat today because temps are going to dip over the next few days. Tonight, an 80% chance of rain throughout the evening and overnight hours with a low around 48. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers before 1 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy with temperatures falling to around 50 by 8 a.m. Saturday night, patchy frost after 2 a.m. Mostly clear and breezy with a low around 35. Sunday, areas of frost before 8 a.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Sunday night, widespread frost, mainly after 4 a.m. Mostly clear with a low around 33.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant Good Friday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. A busy slate of area high school softball on yesterday's docket, which included Bennett Central 5-0 winners at home over Rensselaer Central. The Bison gained a complete game from Cindy Groves. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts. Chloe Linder had 2 hits with a triple, driving in 2 runs. A 14-2 win for North Newton at DeMont Christian. Spartans getting huge production from Blakely Scheit on the mound and at the plate. On the mound, Scheit only allowing 2 hits over 6 innings. She also homered, part of a 2-hit day with 4 RBIs. Riley Higgins had 2 hits, 2 RBIs. She also stole 3 bases. At home, South Newton victors 22-2 past Lafayette Central Catholic. Cora Groove scored 5 of the Rebels' runs. Both her hits went for triples, 2 runs driven in. Faith Springsteen and Briley Eisminger each had 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Tri-County on the road downs Rossville 8-1. Cavaliers with a strong showing from starting pitcher Madeline Nevitz. 7 innings, 12 strikeouts, no walks. Jaden Martin had 2 hits, 3 runs knocked in. Both Lauren Bledsoe and Madeline Eisminger each a 2-hit, 2 RBI game. Grace Luck also big at the plate with 4 hits. Grace Gilmer had 3 hits. North White loses at Couch 20-3. Yesterday's area high school baseball, Rensselaer Central defeated at home by Delphi 12-2. Also on the road, North Newton loses 9-3 to Frontier. Locally in girls high school tennis yesterday, Rensselaer Central picks up a 5-0 team win at home over North Newton. Singles victories for the Bombers: Emily Locke, Ariana Rodriguez, and Eliana Nuss. With doubles wins, Danielle Honeycutt, Samantha Ramos, as well as Mia Souza, Willa Souza. Kankakee Valley also a team win 4-1 versus host Hobart. To Major League Baseball, White Sox unable to avoid a sweep as the Tampa Bay Rays take all 3 games in the series at Wright Field. White Sox falling yesterday afternoon 5-3. It was 3-2 White Sox heading to the top half of the 9th until Sir Anthony Dominguez entered the game. Instead of a save, he takes the loss, giving up 3 runs on 2 hits in the 9th. Rays power hitting third baseman Junior Caminero greeted Dominguez with a leadoff homer, which tied the ball game. Lucas Sims did relieve Dominguez, however, giving up back-to-back bases-loaded walks. Both runs charged to Dominguez. Rays sending 9 to the plate in that go-ahead top half of the 9th. White Sox with a pair of homers, Miguel Vargas in the 3rd and Everson Pereira in the 8th, both solo shot. Next up, a 6-game Western road trip for the White Sox getting underway tonight with 3 against the Athletics in Sacramento. An off day for the Cubs yesterday. They returned to Wrigley Field to open up a 3-game set this afternoon against the New York Mets, start of a 7-game homestand. NBA play-in tournament wraps up tonight with a pair of elimination matchups. The Orlando Magic host the Charlotte Hornets out of the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference has the Golden State Warriors at the Phoenix Suns. The winner of both games get their respective conferences' 8 seeds in the first round of the playoffs. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price today on Chips Ahoy cookies on sale at Stragan Mantil. 219-866-4104. Look over the price on Chips Ahoy cookies. You can find it in the Stragan Mantil sale flyer, which you can find online at StraganMantil.com. Let me know the price on those. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville. We're going to draw the winner later this morning. Good luck.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, rock star. Let's look at your account.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything.
Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Taxes was waiting on the refund you needed yesterday. All right, your car repair is going to run about $3,000.
Ugh.
Now Taxes is getting back on the road with TurboTax and Credit Karma, where you can get your refund up to 5 days faster and get personalized guidance to take every dollar further. Now this is Taxes. Intuit Credit Karma with TurboTax. Deposit a federal refund into Credit Karma Money account and early submission of refund data by IRS required. Terms apply. Banking services provided by MVB Bank, Inc. Member FDIC. Credit Karma is not a bank.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text HIM to 369-369 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text HIM to 369-369. That's HIM to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, congratulations to Pat in Rensselaer. She knew that the Chips Ahoy cookies are on sale this week, 2 for $5 at Strag Mantell. You know, you can order online and get that same price. That's right, same prices as you see in the store. Set it up for pickup or delivery. Online coupons, reward points, and more. It's all there at StragaMantil.com. Strag Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StragaMantil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We're going to draw the winner later this morning. Good luck.
Every morning, I go through my chicken breakfast sandwich checklist. My breakfast sandwich has to deliver great value, deliciousness, and lots of variety. McDonald's checks all my boxes. Like that Savory McChicken biscuit for just $2.49. Consider my boxes checked. If I'm feeling spicy, a hot and spicy chicken McGriddles is breakfast checkmate. Whatever's on your checklist, a $2.49 chicken breakfast sandwich at McDonald's will check all your breakfast boxes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Touhyville. 2 Tuies are better than 1.
Look who's up, sleepyhead.
It's too early. I'm so sleepy.
Dude, you're being very unballer right now.
I'm just trying to help you wake up, man.
Get back to work.
Go back sleepy. Sleepy.
We've got a lot to do today.
I love my job.
But I don't work for free.
Did I mention it's a paying gig?
Well, now you've got my attention. You got my attention.
Get it together and put a smile on your face.
It's showtime!
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out, having fun. Being beatniks, as Becky says. Stephen Sherrill on the radio roll.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think I would. I'm not a poet, and I know it. Portion of the show today brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. They've got great things going on for those 55 and older all the time. Today at the Fozzie Senior Center, you've got mobility equipment and safety presented by Rush Physical Therapy. So that's going on today at 11:45 at the Fozzie Senior Center. And then over at the Rensselaer Senior Center, you've got hot breakfast from 8:30 till 9:30. Enjoy a hot breakfast with juice and coffee. $2 donation is appreciated. And then at 12:15, they're playing Wheel of Fortune today. That's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Spin the wheel and guess the letters to learn the phrase. That's today at 12:15 at the Rensselaer Senior Center. So make your plans for that as well. I also want to mention that our friends over at Goodstock, tomorrow they're having a bake sale. So at from 8 a.m. till 11 a.m. at the Goodland Community Center, it's all the proceeds go to the Goodstock, which then those proceeds go to veterans in need in our community. So they're doing a bake sale tomorrow from 8 a.m. till 11 a.m. at the Goodland Community Center. So all kinds of good stuff. I'm always a big fan of the bake sales. I like the bake sales.
Oh, I love a good bake sale.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So let's go take a look at our poll question today, which I never actually introduced to the world. Because for some reason that 6 o'clock hour went, I don't know where it went. It went from Greece to traveling to cruises to Disneyland to everywhere. I don't know where but nonetheless, our poll question today came from a national poll question. It said only 17% of people use a washcloth in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I would use the word only.
My only question with this on the technicality side, I use a loofah.
So, okay, so I wasn't
then
sure.
I was like, is a washcloth a loofah or a loofah a washcloth in terms of this? And I don't always use it, but like when I'm looking, either when I'm looking to tan, so I'm going out to the beach, or I'm looking like I have dry skin in the winter, I want all that off.
Okay.
So I do exfoliate in the shower, but I use a loofah, like a puffer thing, but I don't use a washcloth.
Yeah, so on this national survey, it said more than 3,500 people weighed in. 50% said they wash themselves with their hands. Another 31% said they use a loofah. 17% said with a washcloth. So in our poll, I just said yes or no. I just went, do you use a washcloth in the shower? Yes or no? So I don't know if you want to count a loofah as that, I suppose.
That's what I said no, because I don't use like a washcloth like my parents had, like the small square things.
Yeah. I don't either. In the comments, people made cases for washcloth. They say it wastes less body wash than using your hands and seems to be more efficient at cleaning like some different parts. Washcloths are also less abrasive and rough on your skin than loofahs. So many people said they were shocked. They figured it would be number one, loofah would be number two, and then hands would be number three. So yeah, I don't know that I've ever used a washcloth like in the shower. I use the bar of soap over my whole body. Like that's why I like bar soap. I don't like liquid soap.
Yeah, see, and I don't use bar soap at all because it's drying to me. So I love my 65 bottles of fragrance stuff.
But see, it's the same way with
Steve likes climbing over them every day.
Yeah, we've got them lining the back of the shower, the side of the shower, the front of the shower, everywhere in the shower. Yes, and I have a bar of soap and a shampoo bottle.
Yeah, anytime you stay over, we definitely have enough body products to take care of you. That actually is what Harley said. She loves coming home because she doesn't have to bring a thing other than her makeup.
Who would? We've got everything. We have 7 of them.
Right. We've got shampoo and conditioner for moisturizing, for curly hair, for no hair, for deep conditioning hair.
Wow, we've got everything.
We've got it from Rihanna. We've got it from
Yeah, we've got so many different things. VZ checking it on YouTube says, I use a fine chamois. So, can you use? I guess there's chamois you use for yourself,
But
right?
that's a washcloth.
Yeah,
A chamois.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, right now, 62% say yes, 38% say no. So, I just
It's more than 17.
I just cast my vote. Yeah. So, yeah, way more than 17. I mean, it's 70 now. I just voted. Now it's 72% say yes. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never have. I just use a bar of soap. So let us know. All right. I didn't get to this yesterday, so that's why I thought I'd pull it out first thing this morning. First thing, it's 20/7 already, but you know what I mean. It's official. Live Nation and Ticketmaster have been ripping you off. We knew that before, but thanks for making it official.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. This is, I was so mad that I was fed up and didn't buy another ticket because of what happened with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
We did not get our money back.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kept on saying they're going to reschedule. No. I bought tickets to a concert on X date.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to go on Y date, I would have bought the concert tickets then. Give me my money back.
Well, here was the problem that I had with that was that you didn't have a choice. So I bought concert tickets for COVID, or, you did, like, meaning I'm speaking on your behalf. Bought concert tickets during COVID for our daughter who was in Illinois. She went to college before you rescheduled it. You canceled the concert or postponed it.
Mm-hmm.
Went off to college in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Now is not in Illinois to go to said concert. I don't want to go see Hoodly-Doo rapper guy, whoever it was. I forget who it was.
Hoodly-Doo rapper.
I don't know. I know it was some guy I never heard of. But I knew it was nobody you or I wanted to go see.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you were still fighting this when you lived here.
I sold the tickets to somebody else, and I made
when you were here, though, or was it before you moved here?
It was when I moved here. Yeah, because I tried to go through my bank. No, I tried to go through them. No, they wouldn't give me a credit even good for another concert. Right. No, nope. And I'm like, that's not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up to see, I don't know, Hoodly-Doo rapper.
You canceled the concert.
You feel like it. Like, yeah, no.
You stopped, not, well, we're going to reschedule because of COVID. No.
No.
You canceled that night when I was supposed to go see them. You stopped it. I could not go see them. You were not in the venue that night for me to see you. Right. Now you have to refund me my money.
Right.
That's that.
And they didn't want to do that.
Of course they didn't.
So,
because they spent it already.
I never bought another ticket per se through them. I don't think. Maybe I did for Bruno Mars coming up in September.
You had to.
I just said, that's that. I mean,
that's the problem. Nope. So you can say that's that. You had to have bought tickets.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this lawsuit.
Right.
You have to buy from them.
Right. Well, I never understood how it's not a monopoly, because I remember going on to buy tickets. I forget who it was. I went to Ticketmaster. I'm in Ticketmaster, and the next thing I know, I'm paying an upcharge through StubHub to get secondary tickets. But I didn't go to StubHub. I was in Ticketmaster to buy tickets. So how did that happen? And then I remember they gave me the option to sell my tickets on the secondary market. And I went, no. I don't want to start with that, because then you get a fee on top of that. So I bought the tickets, you canceled, and then I'm going to let you take a fee of 30% or whatever it is out of the ticket price that I sell on your site to sell them back after you canceled. No.
I know.
Nope.
I know.
Yep.
It's all
and after you went,
insane.
Okay, I'm going to charge you a paper fee. I'm going to charge you a delivery fee. I remember this happened too that made me upset even before that. I wanted tickets to Chris Tomlin. And so I ordered the tickets, I think through Ticketmaster. Maybe it wasn't Chris Tomlin, it was somebody. And I wanted the hard tickets. So I paid, I think it was $12 extra per ticket on top of all the rest of the Michigas. When they came
Printed piece of paper.
As a printed piece of paper with a QR code.
Mm-hmm.
I flipped my lid.
Mm-hmm.
$24 to get a
Mm-hmm.
print this at home thing, and delivery was to my email.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was called a receipt that I was going to get anyway.
Right. Yeah, they don't do hard
So
tickets
you
anymore.
too
Nobody
can
does
have
them.
a $24 receipt if you'd like.
Yeah, they don't do it anymore.
I was flipping because I used to have that book where you kept all your tickets.
Yeah.
So yeah.
In a federal court in New York this
they're
week.
of the devil.
Yeah. Or a monopoly.
They're right there with healthcare.
Yeah, I think healthcare is way worse.
It is way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all need to do that, and if we want to live, we need a good doctors and good insurance and all that stuff. And this should not be that somebody in an office playing, how could we make more money? You know,
gotta,
with the greedy button. No, I don't think she really needs that surgery.
You got to watch or listen to. I only watched a piece of it. Mel Robbins had a doctor on talking about what they go through on their side with healthcare, and it's great. Yeah,
because I actually thought about booking an appointment with the doctor,
Mm-hmm.
not the nurse practitioners, but the doctor, and just going, here's how things look on my end. Help me to understand how I'm not losing my mind, because I'm always going to advocate for my best health. So when someone's off and they don't get back to me for a couple days and stuff is raging, or you know what I mean, or whatever it is, I don't care. So tell me how I'm going to know that if, God forbid, I have a heart attack, you're going to be there for me and not be on a beach in Tahiti. And so I'm out of luck. Like I've thought about that. I don't know where I'll get. So I haven't done it yet, but I just want a normal conversation with somebody.
Right. Well, this was what they deal with, like, you know, what we deal with on the insurance side, what they deal with on the insurance side. Like, it's so twisted at this point.
Yeah.
Like, nobody can win except them, except the insurance companies. Like, that's it. They're the only ones.
Well,
that
you
can win,
paid
you know?
2 days late, like
So,
you know, you paid before the end of the month. So you had paid 2 days late. And I got I didn't even get a cancellation. I went to the doctor
Just said
in
you can't
that
get your
second
meds.
day, and they said, can't get the meds. And I went, wait, what? And then I called you and you're like, no, I just made the payment today.
like,
It was
come
2 days
on,
later.
man. Like, you know.
And the website says you have 60 days before you're canceled or whatever it is, or whatever it is. So yeah. And then you got Nitwit on the phone who speaks English but doesn't speak English, and just went, yeah, there's nothing we're going to do about it. Yeah,
I know. They don't care.
Coolio.
Yep. All right. Back to Ticketmaster.
Sorry.
Because because they're the bad ones today.
Yeah.
So in federal court this week, a jury ruled that Live Nation and its subsidiary Ticketmaster created a monopoly that squashes competition and drives up ticket prices. I don't know where else you can get tickets from. I looked it up yesterday. Secondary market and sometimes Axis, AXS. I think if they're the promoter of it. That's the only ones that I could find online. Those two ways. Otherwise, you have to go through Ticketmaster. So it says now we await the judge's decision on what happens. So a lot of people are calling for the companies to be split apart. Here's the problem.
That's now.
They'll be split apart, but to what end? Because from our standpoint, you and I, these companies are split apart too. iHeartRadio has tons of radio stations all over the country. They are heavily linked to Liberty Media, who owns 30% of the stock of iHeart. They also own Live Nation and Ticketmaster.
Right. So that's why we're not really able to get tickets anymore.
So all these
they control.
So
all
now,
of it.
so now there's another piece to the monopoly. Is this third company? It's not really in the company. It's just sort of in the company because some umbrella company owns most of the stock. They're all just moving it around. Like it's insane. No one can do anything.
Well, here's the thing.
You can't get in there.
I'm really, really happy that you've come to realize we have a monopoly here and they need to be broken up. super duper. Go ahead and do that. And because that's the right thing to do in the future.
Mhm.
And now I want to know how much of my money I'm getting back after getting super screwed
None.
since the 2000s.
Nope.
That's what I want to know. And it better not be some insulting amount that's less than their even ticket tack on fee.
Right.
Like, like you get to print your receipt for $12.50. So if
Mhm.
you're telling me that you're going to give me $10 a person and that it's $1 million lawsuit, and after the lawyers take their stuff, how much are you going to spend? What are you going to spend your $8 on? Then my head comes off my shoulders
Sure.
and I lose my stuff.
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything.
Right. So I'd like it to actually be an amount that slaps them silly, like stupid, into the next decade.
Mhm.
I hope they feel the pain of it blowing up in their faces the way they've treated every single person that has purchased tickets since they started this Narishkeit. That's what I'm
The
hoping
problem
for.
is it's not stopping anybody from buying tickets. Like that's
Well, you
we're all
don't have a
still-
choice.
right. We're all still
You don't
going.
have a
Like,
choice.
I know.
If I want to
I know.
see, whoever it is, then I have to do that.
That's
So
that.
that's the practical part going forward, because the whole thing is illegal. Like,
Mhm.
so you found it to be illegal. The breakup
Now
is
what?
right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It was allowed to be illegal and has been illegal
Mhm.
since whenever they merged it and made it so that, oh, you went on Ticketmaster? Hello, StubHub. Now you play 3 times the thing, and then we got to tack on, tax, title, license, doc, stand on your head fee.
Right.
You chose to go on a day that ended in Y fee,
Mhm.
and all the rest of the garbage that comes onto it. So I bought an
know.
$80 ticket. Tell me why it's $162.50.
Mhm.
And I just want my money back on the part of that that's not the actual ticket to see whoever it is I'm seeing.
Mhm. Yeah.
At times, whatever I did, if I bought 4 of them or whatever it is. But I'd like all that money back. So go ahead.
Good luck. Back in 2024, the Biden Justice Department and nearly 40 states launched the lawsuit calling for the breakup of Live Nation and Ticketmaster. Last month, the DOJ, under President Trump's administration, announced a settlement with the two companies and backed out of the lawsuit along with the several states. But more than 30 states kept fighting, and yesterday they won. So what was I don't understand the settlement. The settlement with who?
Right. And what's a settlement? Like, to me, a settlement sounds like money back.
Right.
And who gets the money?
That's
'Cause
what
I
I'm
haven't
asking. Like,
received
where
any
does that
sort of
where does the
email.
settlement go?
Right.
Like, so
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to end up happening. Probably nothing would be my guess. Because even if they break up the companies, you'll just have stockholders and things like that. I mean, the money will still go back and forth. They'll still be in cahoots. I mean, it's just, I don't know how you're going to work around that. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back, and then we'll dive into some of our news stories from today. We got some stuff. Oh, random things everyone experiences but never talks about. How about we dive into that when we come back? That'll be fun. So, nobody go anywhere.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, widespread fog, mainly before 7 a.m. Otherwise, it'll be a mostly sunny day with a light breeze and a high near 80. Get out there and enjoy the heat today, because temps are going to dip over the next few days. Tonight, an 80% chance of rain throughout the evening and overnight hours with a low around 48. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers before 1 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy, with temperatures falling to around 50 by 8 a.m. Saturday night, patchy frost after 2 a.m. Mostly clear and breezy with a low around 35. Sunday, areas of frost before 8 a.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Sunday night, widespread frost, mainly after 4 a.m. Mostly clear with a low around 33.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
I'm Big Mike Teedy, candidate for Pulaski County Council, District 4. I'm a lifelong Pulaski County resident, property owner, and first-generation farmer with over 30 years experience. And I know what it takes to keep our county strong and moving forward. I serve as Vice President of the County Council and Chairman of the Kankakee-Iroquois Regional Planning Commission and have leadership roles in solid waste and workforce development. I support responsible budgeting, strong public safety, and investing in programs that support our youth without wasting taxpayers' dollars. I'm running to represent Salem, White Post, and Cass Townships. Vote Big Mike Teedy for County Council, District 4. Paid for by Friends of Big Mike Teedy.
Got old electronics lying around? Jasper County REMC would like you to know that you can bring them to the Electronics Recycling Day, Saturday, April 25th, from 8 a.m. till noon, rain or shine. There are 2 drive-thru locations, the Jasper County Highway Department in DeMont behind the Fozzie Center, and the Rensselaer Street Department at 820 East Walnut Street. Drop off computers, laptops, TVs, radios, cell phones, routers, VCRs, DVD players, and more. What not to bring? Vacuum cleaners, microwaves, large appliances, toasters, fans, lamps, light bulbs, or loose batteries. It's a quick, free way to clean out clutter the right way. Do good with what's old. See you April 25th.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. You're listening to Steve and Cheryl. Be there tomorrow like you are today.
Well, look who finally showed up.
It's too early for this. Too early.
Too early? Too early for what? This attitude of yours. We gotta get moving, man. We got a lot of work to do. Not enough time.
Better drink some coffee. One coffee coming right up.
It's showtime.
Yep. It's showtime, and we're powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Go and like Jasper County REMC on Facebook. They're a proud sponsor of the Electronics Recycling Day, and that is going on April 25th. So gather up all your stuff this weekend. While you're doing your stuff, get all your electronics gathered up so you can bring it over there and get them recycled, get them out of your house. It's a drive-through event, rain or shine, Saturday, April 25th from 8 a.m. until noon. You go to the Jasper County DeMott Highway Department, DeMott Annex, right behind the Fozzie Center, or the Rensselaer Street Department, 820 East Walnut Street in Rensselaer. So make your plans to get over there for all of that. All right. We were talking about all this ticket stuff. I saw this real quick before I get into the random things. So Kid Rock is now offering 50% off Rock the Country tickets. And he's saying because gas prices are so high, like he's trying to help his folks out. Probably
I
not.
thought gas prices weren't high.
Well,
Is that what you're okay?
No, that's Trump, but this is Kid Rock.
Yeah.
So, but he's doing it, probably because tickets aren't selling that well.
Mm-hmm.
But now folks are getting mad because they're like, hey, when tickets first came out, you said buy them now because they're only going to go up from here. Now you're offering 50% off. Oops.
Oh. Oh, snap.
I don't know what to do there.
Oh, that would be bad.
I think when they told Chris about it, he went ba da ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba. That's one of his songs. Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, uh-oh. Somebody didn't consult somebody on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Those random things everyone experiences but never talks about this. But never talks about. We found this on one of the 652,409 different websites that we go to daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. This one is called BuzzFeed. A lot of people know about BuzzFeed, but from what I heard, it's going away. So we're gonna have to find another way to find out which Golden Girl we are. So
dang.
All right. So BuzzFeed, anybody could jump in and throw things in there. So these are random things everyone experiences, but nobody really talks about. When you have bags of clothes you're going to donate eventually, but first you drive around with them in your car for a few months.
Guilty. As charged.
Yes.
Guilty.
Yes.
Guilty. I don't know that I've ever stuck a bag in my car that's gone directly to anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It just, you drive around until you're like, I gotta do this already.
Mm-hmm. That was me. I mean, you just donated a bunch of clothes to Jasper Junction.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the back of my car for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I finally just went, I'm just going to go there.
Well, you said, can we go there on our way to blah, 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 wherever we were going. We were on our way to
where did we
Valpo.
Go? That's what it was. Yeah.
And so and I'm like, you said, do you mind? I don't never mind.
Right. But it's like, because it was in the back of the car forever. But I just wasn't going and making the random trip there. Yep. Mm-hmm. When it takes you 2 days to get 25% through a book. Yes, this is me. And then another 3 months to get to the halfway point, and then you finish the rest in one night.
Mm-hmm.
So the finish the rest in one night thing doesn't happen, but I am infamous for this. Like
starting off strong.
Yes. I started the loop book. Like, you got me the book all about the loop, and I started it, and then got a little more excited about it when we went to the Radio Hall of Fame, the Museum of Broadcast Museum.
Yeah.
Museum of Broadcast Museum. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
So then I read a little bit more like that weekend,
and
now it's just sitting. It's just sitting. Yep. I know. And I'm interested in it.
Right. But that happened with the Rob Lowe book too for you. because you were listening to it anytime.
Yeah. Now that I listen to books, I get through them faster. Like, because I used to only listen to them on long rides. Now I listen to them every time I get in the car, even for short rides. Yeah. When you get a notification that something was delivered and you can't think straight until you get home and bring it inside.
Guilty. So far, I'm batting 1,000. Just saying.
Or are you like that with the books? I wouldn't have thought you were like that with books. Yeah. Oh, that's
But
funny.
I definitely am like the end of it. Like I won't, if I get into it, I'll stay up till all night if I'm into it.
Yeah. That's great. Yep. So, but yeah, you are definitely like something gets dropped off. You're like, if you're upstairs half asleep, you will get out of bed, come downstairs and get the package. Like, yeah, that's if you know it came. Yep.
And I got to throw out the box and I've got to clean up the counter and I've got to put it in its place.
Yeah. But you have to know that you have it in the house. Like,
yes.
You will, if you're out of town, you'd be like, hey, a package just got dropped off. Are you anywhere near the house? Yeah. When you get a thrill,
that was me.
Oh,
someone's calling through. Yeah.
Hi. Good morning. When you get a thrill out of the slow car in front of you finally turning off so you can show everyone that it wasn't you holding up the line.
Guilty.
Yes, that's all of us.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's nobody that doesn't feel that. Like,
it wasn't me, it was him.
It's not me. There's no one going 5 miles an hour. When you feel that odd kinship with a friend, when you text them at 2 a.m. and they immediately respond. I have not done that ever in my life. What's the latest and or earliest you've ever texted somebody? Because now we come in here.
I don't know.
You're up at 4. But,
I consciously have to go. Don't do it, or we'll wake people up. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think, unless I know that they're awake, anyone other than my parents, I will not text past 9. Like my parents are usually up. Like they're 10:30, 11 o'clock people. But yeah. When you cut your nails and you immediately have to deal with one of those stubborn new condiment seals or a tight aluminum tab or tape. Absolutely. I just cut my fingernails and now I have to peel this off. Now there's a sticker. Yep. When you're taking a shower and you start hearing chaos outside, like people are moving furniture out the front door or something. Yes. For me, when I lived by myself, if I was in the shower and all of a sudden Ace would start barking, I'm like, is he barking at someone outside the house or inside the house? Are they in the house? Should I get out of the shower? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, I hate that when I don't know what's happening. Yep. When it's late and you're trying not to make too much noise with one of those excessively loud clear plastic takeout clamshell containers. Yes.
Yes.
I will also go so far as to say when it's late or early and you're doing everything in your power not to be loud and you become the loudest thing in the world. All you're trying to do is move a little thing and then all the pots fall down on each other. I go to those styrofoam containers, like I go to open it, and it's the loudest styrofoam in the history of time.
Right. It's those plastic. I just had 2 of them yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's, I know. Oh, the plastic ones.
And they're like, they got the 2 nibs that fit into each other. And you're like, I just want my half a sandwich.
So here's the worst for me. The plastic container they put over the cake.
Yes.
I decide it's 9 o'clock at night on a Friday. I know that you're out, you're asleep, and I just want a piece of cake. And I'm like, do you think maybe if I just go bloop, 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 if I just get it, and one little piece of it'll stick, and I just got to go to grab it, and it's and then you just stop for a second. You're like, did you hear anything? Did hear anything?
Right. Did I just wake her up? Mm-hmm.
And then I'll hear my phone go, delete. Everything okay? Yes.
How's it going down there struggling with the cake?
Everything's okay. I'm just a fatty who wants cake at 9:30 at night. Go back to bed. And for us in our house, when we cook in the oven, we have to take the battery out of the fire alarm because it's right next to the stove.
Yeah.
And it's most of the time now I can get it back in without it doing anything. But once in a while, it'll give one good loud chirp. And it's like, no.
Well, then we have the dog who hates that chirp.
Now
he freaks and he knows where it is. Yeah.
I undo the
and he starts barking.
And he comes running in the room. He hears it from the other room, just a little clip of me opening the fire alarm. Yeah, he knows it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, we all have this. When you experience that one weird swallow where you know you're getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go, oh, here it comes. I'm getting, oh no. Oh, like the flu, cold, whatever it is, you just know, and this, I just assumed everybody, I didn't even know nobody talked about it. It's just a thing. But when you fart and magically your stomachache goes away. Yeah. Then you just knew it was gas. And I'm relieved at that point, literally. I mean, like, yeah, like that's that, it wasn't something bad you ate or anything like that. Yeah. I've had that in the middle of the night where I wake up and I'm like, oh, my stomach's bugging me so bad. Oh, and then, all of a sudden you're like, ooh, all right. Everything's good. Everything worked out. It's all nice.
And this, in case you haven't noticed, is the move it along face. I hate the conversation about that. And you love it.
When can I get one of those faces? We're gonna have to work out that signal.
Don't worry, I won't acknowledge it.
There's time when we're in the 7th book of the Bible in the morning, and I'm like, I think we got it.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
Oh, that's so funny. By the way, Randall says best feeling in the world, by the way, just so you know. So
right.
Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
Hi, this is Josh.
Hi, Josh. How are you, bud?
Good. How are you?
Good. We're going to play a little Which Came First to see if we can get you a pizza. This is Celebrity Birthday Edition. So which came first? It would be who's older. Okay, so who was born first? Who's older? So let's see here. We've got a couple of celebrities celebrating their birthday on this date. Jennifer Garner or... how about Jennifer Garner or Boomer Esiason? Football player or actress? Who's older, Jennifer Garner or Boomer Esiason? What do you think?
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Jennifer Garner. Do you think actress Jennifer Garner is older?
Do you know who she is?
Do you know who Jennifer Garner is?
She's the girl on the Capital One commercials. And Boomer Esiason, is the old guy who was a football player.
Oh my gosh. You want to take another guess?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who's older?
Boomer.
Boomer.
Yep. You win.
Hold on, Josh. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone. You got yourself a pizza
Going into the
certificate.
weekend with the cheat.
That's right. That's right. Hold on. We got us a winner today on the pizza quiz. We'll see if we get another one on Monday.
All you have to do is ask for some help.
Right.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Looking for a fun night out while supporting a great cause? Join the fundraising bingo night for the Good Stock Music Festival Saturday, April 25th at the Goodland Gym. Doors open at 5, games start at 6 o'clock Central Time. For just $30, you'll get 10 games of bingo, cash prizes, a hot dog dinner, dessert, and a chance at a $150 cover-all grand finale. Plus, you can enter for a chance to win a $150 gift card sponsored by Oak Grove. All proceeds help support the Good Stock Music Festival and veterans in need in our community. Join the fun Saturday, April 25th. Game start at 6 p.m. Central Time at the Goodland Gym.
Every morning, I go through my chicken breakfast sandwich checklist. My breakfast sandwich has to deliver great value, deliciousness, and lots of variety. McDonald's checks all my boxes. Like that Savory McChicken biscuit for just $2.49. Consider my boxes checked. If I'm feeling spicy, a hot and spicy chicken McGriddles is breakfast checkmate. Whatever's on your checklist, a $2.49 chicken breakfast sandwich at McDonald's will check all your breakfast boxes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, and Francisville. Here's Russ Martin.
The Small Business Administration was in the Jasper-Newton County area recently to make sure people adversely affected by the tornadoes of March 10th and 11th know that they can apply for low-interest loans. Public Affairs Specialist with the SBA, Tahita Mateen, stated that there are a few ways to apply for such loans and also to find out more information.
We like to promote in person first, just to have that one-on-one communication. So the Newton County Public Library and the Wheatfield Town Hall, we have physical centers open. Of course, people can go to sba.gov/disaster to find out any information to start your application and to get that information pertinent to your county and where you live.
Homeowners, renters, business owners, nonprofits who had damage in Jasper, Newton, Benton, Pulaski, White, Porter, Lake, Stark, LaPorte, and Porter counties on March 10th and 11th can apply. The citywide garage sale in Rensselaer is sponsored by the Rensselaer Volunteer Fire Department. Is set for Saturday, May 2nd. If you would like to promote your event and be on the map, it will be available from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. the morning of the sale. The cost is $10. You'll also be able to describe a number of your items to be included on the map as well. Applications are available at the fire station or at the city's gas department located on Cullen Street at the tracks. The deadline to submit your completed application is Wednesday, April 29th at 4 p.m. If you have questions, contact Angie at 219-869-5395. The Indiana Department of Transportation announces overnight alternating lane closures on I-65 in both directions in White County, south of State Road 18, will begin on or after Monday, April 20th, as crews close individual lanes on the interstate. The majority of work will take place in the southbound lanes, and construction could take up to a week, weather permitting. Food Finders Mobile Pantry will be in White County on Tuesday, April 21st. The location will be at the Monon Community Church, located at 500 East Broadway. which is Highway 16, just east of the elementary school. The drive-through event on Tuesday will begin at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Please do not arrive prior to 10:30. Enjoy your day and your weekend as well. I'm Russ Martin.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Contact the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, or Francisville at 765-884-0530.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
81-year-old Sandra Smith of DeMont passed away on April 9th. Visitation for Sandra Smith will be on Saturday, April 18th at Integrity Funeral Service in Wheatfield from noon until the time of the service at 2 o'clock, with Matt Myrick officiating. Integrity Funeral Service and cremation has been entrusted with the arrangements. 92-year-old Thomas Earl Anspaugh of Winnemac passed away on April the 11th. Visitation will be from 2 until 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, April 19th at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Graveside services for Tom Anspaugh will be held at 3 p.m. Eastern on Monday, April 20th at Winnemac Cemetery, South Lawn Edition, with Tom's nephews, Jerry Anspaugh and Alan Anspaugh, officiating. The Winnemac VFW and American Legion will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to Friends of the Panhandle Pathway. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. 80-year-old Lonnie Adams of La Crosse passed away on April 9th. There are no services scheduled for Lonnie Adams at this time. Integrity Funeral Service and cremation has been entrusted with the arrangements. 70-year-old David Neely of Remington passed away on April 9th. There are no services scheduled for David Neely at this time. Integrity Funeral Service and cremation has been entrusted with the arrangements. 78-year-old Joyce Miller of DeMont passed away on April 12th. There are no services scheduled for Joyce Miller at this time. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMont entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Herschel Cole of Lake Village passed away on Tuesday, April 14th. There are no services scheduled for Herschel Cole at this time. Integrity Funeral Service and cremation has been entrusted with the arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, widespread fog, mainly before 7 a.m. Otherwise, it'll be a mostly sunny day with a light breeze and a high near 80. Get out there and enjoy the heat today because temps are going to dip over the next few days. Tonight, an 80% chance of rain throughout the evening and overnight hours with a low around 48. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers before 1 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy with temperatures falling to around 50 by 8 a.m. Saturday night, patchy frost after 2 a.m. Mostly clear and breezy with a low around 35. Sunday, areas of frost before 8 a.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Sunday night, widespread frost, mainly after 4 a.m. Mostly clear with a low around 33.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Wheatfield. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. There was a time before cable, when only men read the news. And in Touhyville, that couple is Steve and Cheryl. They are anchorman, much like I was an anchorman, only they're better.
It's time for a favorite show. You got a hit show?
How come you're so good?
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
Don't go all diva on me.
I guess I'm just a people person.
The thing is, you just talk way too much. You're super clingy and you come on way too strong.
Oh, so everyone's entitled to their own opinion?
Your opinions are like
handkerchiefs. Everybody's got one.
That's not even how the same.
Steve and Cheryl with you here. Portions of which are brought to us by the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstone.com. Check out all the different movies they've got there going on weekend. Grab yourself a bucket of popcorn and enjoy a delightful movie at the Fountain Stone Theater. You can also, did you know, you can rent the theater out yourself at the Fountain Stone Theater. Bring your own movie in. We should do that again. We should do that with the folks of Touhyville. They do some kind of movie thing.
I think so.
And we go back to our old Halloween things, like do something with Halloween, do some kind of Christmas movie thing, maybe,
or a kid movie, something cartoony that's safe, that's family fun.
But I want to go like it.
No. I'm saying something we would like that's, like Transylvania, Hotel Transylvania, blah, blah, blah.
Hotel Transylvania, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying? Like something where,
Yep. Also got to mention our friends over at the Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer, located inside the Rensselaer Hospital. But tomorrow, Dr. Lehman will be out at the Cup of Joy in DeMont for the Let's Talk Women's Health, 9:30 to 12:30.
Yes.
He'll be out there talking women's health, talking about women.
Right. And if for a second
how they
you're
need
like,
to be healthy.
I've never heard of Dr. Lehman. Well, born and raised here,
Mm-hmm.
went to the Mayo Clinic, like the creme de la creme of medical knowledge and stuff.
Right.
And then came back here.
Brought the knowledge back here to Rensselaer.
Right.
Yeah. You can find out more about Dr. Lehman. Actually, if you go to your YouTube channel, we've got an interview there with him. But you can go to mylibertyclinic.com or go and like Liberty Clinic on Facebook as well to find out more about what they have going on.
And I think it's really great that he's doing those things on top of what he already does. I don't know how many hours there are left in his schedule with young kids and a wife in this community to do Let's Talk Women's Health. But he regards it as that important that he's showing up for us. And it's really important to take control of that, as much control as you can.
No doubt about it. Yep. All right. A poll question today. Do you use a washcloth in the shower? Head to the Facebook pages, the Q98 Gold and Touhyville.
It's our life-changing poll question of the day.
I was surprised when it
it's
said
great.
70%.
I know. I know.
70% say yes.
Okay.
30% say no. So
yeah.
So
but I always
the, minority.
I know we're in the minority, but every time, how like in football movies, you see like a guy from the shirt up and he's got the washcloth and he's like scrubbing under his pits and I'm always like, who is doing that with a washcloth? So this question absolutely had me like,
because
what?
Here's my question. Are you washing the washcloth every day? Like, or does it just wash off because of the water? Like,
no, you have to wash it. You're not going to hang it and rewash it or reuse it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think most people do.
No, that should have been a sub question. And now you're going to gross me out and I'm going to walk. That's all. No, but I think that's why my parents had like gobs of them. They had a whole basket.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. My parents didn't use them either, really. Like my mom would use a washcloth to wash her face in the morning, like at the sink, like she'll wash her face like with a wash, but I don't think she takes one in the shower. Yeah, I know. All right, this kind of stuff bugs me. I was talking about with the anti-bucket list, not wanting to go on a cruise.
The bucket list. I thought you said bucket list, and I'm like
the anti-bucket list.
Bucket.
I'm tripping over my mouth today like Dick Van Dyke on an oddman. A California woman sued Carnival Cruise for $300,000.
Oh,
and won after serving her 14 shots of tequila in an 8-hour span, and she fell down the stairs and hurt herself.
Get out of here.
So you and I are on the same page. How is this
their fault?
How is it their fault that
You've got to
did
be kidding me.
18 shots?
And then you fell.
14 shots.
What? Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she's under the age of 18 or 21.
Here's Diana Sanders talking about her experience on the cruise ship that led to her lawsuit.
Waking up after blacking out and going to the crew and asking them for help and asking them, tell me what happened, was extremely frustrating. They gave me conflicting information. They treated me like a criminal. I was very concerned that they wouldn't tell me exactly what happened to me. And so I went to get a lawyer so I could get those tapes and find out what happened, and come to find out they have all the tapes right before, but nothing afterwards. And they will not show us what happened that day.
You're a grown adult, right? You went up and
kept going.
Bought 14 shots.
Well, I don't think you buy. Like when I was on my cruise, you got. Like it depended. You got, you were entitled to, like you had like a card that would, I think. I'm trying to think. Because I only did
on mine, you had a card.
And then you had to pay?
That was tied to your room. So, and your room was on a card. It was like incidentals at a hotel.
Oh, see, we got all these tutti frutti drinks, I remember, but I didn't want to be drunk. But that was my choice. But it's your choice to be drunk.
You probably paid for them.
Okay.
I don't think cruises are all inclusive like that. Like not for
Got
alcohol, usually.
Okay. I'm trying to think.
But
either way, on your, I mean, like
grabbed them.
Right. Even if non-alcoholic shit, and I did 6 of them and had a tummy ache and threw up and then got seasick because I drank all that. That's somebody else's fault but mine. I don't understand this whole lot thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You hurt yourself and you're not obviously, yes, you are a moron, but you've got to be responsible with yourself.
Right.
Like, how is that someone else's?
I blacked out and now I'm asking all the people on the ship what happened. Well, why did you drink so much to black out? Who'd you do that? It's not their responsibility to find out what you were doing when you were drunk.
Yeah, that's wild.
Right?
But isn't it true too that if they see somebody drunk, like in a bar, they have to cut them off or something, or take their keys or something? Like they can be held up. Can't a bar be held liable if like someone walks out of there and like
I think
drives drunk because they served them?
But you're on a cruise ship. First of all, you're in international waters, so I don't know how the laws are there. I'm not a lawyer, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, the jury felt like she was in the right. She won $300,000. I don't see how. I don't get that at all.
Okay, so follow my logic, because we haven't had a vacation in a long time, Steve.
Not
what do you
even
think?
worth it, because you don't know what's going to happen.
I'm kidding.
No, I know.
I mean, I'm like, what in the world?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's like the hot coffee thing or whatever it is. Or it makes no sense to me.
It makes no sense to me that someone's not held accountable for their own screw-ups.
Right. Nobody put a gun to your head and said you have to drink 14 shots of tequila.
Right.
On a, in fact, they probably say, easy. Are you sure you want this? Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Or they can't tell. One of the two. I don't know.
That's why I don't ever think it should be on the bartender.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
They're dealing with 20 different people. They're here. What did you order? Okay. And
right. And can you imagine, what are you, my mom? What are you, I'm on vacation. What are you, my mom?
Yeah, they deal with that too, for sure.
Like now they've got to be your parent babysitter. Like, and then what, if that's the case, what liability do they have? Are they supposed to tuck everyone in so that they don't trip on the last 5 stairs? Because they aren't.
Right. I don't. Right. What's
they're supposed to go follow my finger.
Right. How drunk are you? I don't know. I don't know how alcohol affects you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Half the people on there are probably
I
drunk.
think, honestly, I'd be dead. I'd never get to 14.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do 14 shots. Could you?
No.
Without being dead, I'd be throwing up at the 3rd probably. I don't even know if I've ever done.
Yeah. Probably 2 or 3, and I don't know where I'm at.
Oof. Yeah. Unless of course it's Agua Luna. Agua Luna.
You might like the taste, but you're still not gonna know where you're at.
The best tequila ever. Thanks to Carla, I'm
Oh,
going to have to
geez.
go to Cabo to get it.
Yeah. Oh my. All right. This is scary because I have a feeling a lot of people are doing this.
Oh boy.
AI chatbots are misdiagnosing people in over 80% of early medical cases.
That's not funny. But that's why when we talked to Dr. Nikki about AI and she's like, no, it's not your therapist. She
It's
said,
not.
no, like be done with it altogether.
Yeah.
I think it's great for tweaking a commercial, helping me with my poetry, because obviously I can't do a haiku to save my soul. But in terms of, I would never ask it like
right.
A medical question. I'd go to my doctor for that.
But how many times have we all Googled it? Not feeling good. My stomach's bothering me. My head's hurting.
That's different than
it's like,
AI, though. If I Googled it, it could be this, it could be that. And really, with all the could be's.
Right. But it's AI's just Google to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So consumer AI chatbots falter when used to make medical diagnosis, particularly when faced with incomplete information, according to new research highlighting the risks of relying on them as digital doctors. The study finds that leading large language model struggles to suggest a range of possible diagnoses when patient data is limited, frequently narrowing too quickly to a single answer. The results point to a broader limitation in AI. While chatbots can identify likely conditions, just like Google, once a case is fully specified, they are less reliable at the earlier, more uncertain stages of clinical reasoning. So, yeah, they're just searching the internet. They don't know, and they don't know you.
Well, and on top of it, you said chatbots. Are you talking like an AI chatbot? Because when I get on a chatbot for Amazon, they're dumber than a rock. You're not getting anywhere with that person. They're like, I'm sorry, you gave me too many words in your sentence.
Right.
Or they know to say, are you talking about this transaction? We don't know why it's not there yet, or whatever it is. Like it's absolutely the dumbest thing ever.
Well, I have to assume that some of those companies are not using the higher
one?
end
Okay.
AI, because some of them are so bad and just misinterpret everything.
Right.
I mean, I was just talking to a chatbot last night and asked it a question.
What?
Are
you cheating on me with the chatbot?
No, I was talking to T-Mobile's chatbot, trying to get to a human.
Right.
So
good luck with that.
And they took one of the words out of the sentence and said, okay, so you'd like to do this. And I'm like, no, I wouldn't. That's why I asked for a human. What would you like to speak to a human about? Maybe I can help you. You can't. I need to talk to a human. You've already sent me down the wrong path.
Right. And I'm about to wring your chatbot neck.
Yep.
Like,
so
do you have a neck?
Thankfully, I got a human.
Yeah.
Worked out my issue. He went through and helped me with something I didn't even know was there. Like, did good things for me. Then I got the survey. Great survey for him. Second part of the survey was, how was your chatbot experience? Did it get you what you wanted? And I'm like, no, it didn't. It misinterpreted what I said. It sent me down a wrong path. What could we have done to make it easier?
Not have a chatbot.
Well, yeah, but I understand having that for some answers.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah.
But what I did say is it should be set up to assume me as the customer knows what I'm looking for. And if I ask for a human, I shouldn't have to jump through more hoops. I should then be sent to a human. If I ask for a human, which, by the way, is what I do first thing when I get on a chatbot, I go, it says, how can I help you? I would like to speak to a human.
Yeah.
And then it usually wants me to jump through a hoop, and I go,
to direct you to the right human. No.
Nope. Because all the humans are the same in your group anyway. You're all going to get on the internet and look for the answer anyway. So anyway,
that's my new song. Chatbots are the devil.
I know. We should do that. You wrote the song. We just
I
gotta
did
do
write
the
song.
Yeah. And oddly enough, we had a chatbot write the song. So Wait, I'm in the. I'm in
Not
a circle.
true though. In that, I did have some.
So no, I know,
stanzas there.
I know. It was just
Yeah.
a fun loop. So researchers evaluated 21 different ones. The leading models: OpenAI, which is ChatGPT.
Okay.
Anthropic, which is Claude. Google, which is Gemini, and then I don't know the other two, XAI and DeepSeek. It found that failure rates exceeded 80% for all models when they needed to do so-called differential diagnoses.
Yeah, they can't.
Mhm. Right. When full patient information was lacking, because it is. Failure rates fell to less than 40% for final diagnosis with more complete data, with the best performers exceeding 90% accuracy. Claude is trained to direct people who ask medical questions to professionals, said Anthropic, their main company.
They better. Can you imagine
Right?
what you're opening yourself up to?
Mm-hmm. Gemini is designed to do the same and has reminders built into its app to prompt users to double check information.
Mhm.
So so does Anthropic. I just started trying out Claude, and at the bottom
like
it says it's too new for me to know.
Okay.
So but at the bottom it says sometimes our information is not accurate. Don't double check. So OpenAI, which was ChatGPT, usage policy says its services should not be used to provide medical advice requiring a license without appropriate professional involvement. XAI did not respond to a request for a comment. DeepSeek could not be reached for a comment. So probably because they kept getting chatbots. So on top of chatbots, again, I was watching this Mel Robbins interview with the doctor, and he talked about because of the way things have gotten, and this is what you were kind of getting at before, running into people can't get to their actual doctors. So then they end up going to urgent cares and things like that. He said, but using urgent care and ERs as your general practitioner is not as good. He said your general practitioner gets to know you over time. And that's why my mom loves her doctor.
Yep.
She keeps saying you cannot retire,
Yeah.
to which if he's her doctor, he's probably older than her. So it's like,
Right.
he's probably like, it's time, So, but he was talking about a case where a woman came in and said she had back problems. And he said, but I know her enough to know something else was wrong. So I started to ask her about it because I know my patient. And she started to tell me about a symptom she had a couple days ago while she was sleeping. To which I said, we're going to get you to a cardiologist. So let's get you to a cardiologist, and then we'll, on your follow-up, we'll check your back. She came back a couple days later for her follow-up. Listen, game show, can I finish a story? So
It's a big deal with females.
I know. So it's a big deal with people, because it's what happened to my dad. Like,
Got it.
So she comes back a couple days later. He says, so what did the cardiologist say? She said, I have an appointment, but I couldn't get in for a month. And he goes, no. Now we're going to get on the phone right now in my office, and you're going to go see him today or tomorrow. To which they did, found out the symptom she had in her sleep was 3 days earlier. She had a heart attack. 3 days earlier, she had a heart attack. And that's what happened with my dad, was he thought he had heartburn, kept taking Tums and Rolaids, and finally woke up one morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, told my mom, I'm going to drive myself to the emergency room. This heartburn's not going away, and it's really bad. And she said, okay, well, let me get up. I'll take you. He goes, no, I'll take myself. He's like, it's not. It's just, I just don't know what's going on. And it's, so he drove himself. And yeah, that's when he stayed in till quintuple bypass, because they said he had a heart attack like a week earlier.
Oh my gosh.
He had a heart attack a week earlier.
Okay. Because I know with women, it's tricky because it's like back pain. They'll get back pain. They won't get the same kind of stuff that I guess a man does.
From a heart attack?
From a heart attack.
Yeesh.
Like there's the symptoms that everybody gets, but I guess they manifest themselves differently in a female sometimes.
Oof. Yeah, that's scary.
Mhm.
But his point is that he knew to ask because he knew his patient and said, it's not just back pain. There's something wrong. What's going on?
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yay.
she told him about this, you know, whatever these symptoms were in her sleep, you know, and yeah, I know it's crazy, but I don't know what the answer is when all these doctors are overwhelmed and you can't get in to see your own doctor, you know? So it's, I mean, the same thing with my mom in Florida. She, you know, tried to make an appointment and they're pushing the appointment past where she's already back in Illinois. She's like, forget it. I was back in Illinois. Like,
Right.
it's months, you know, what am I doing?
Right. But then
know?
what about the urgency part? I told you, I mean, not that we really want to get
I don't
into
know.
everything on the air, but like,
I don't know what you do about the urgency because it's like, it's not good.
It scares me because
Yeah.
it's the first time in my life that I've ever seen anything like it.
Mhm.
Like living in Bourbonnais, we had two hospitals that were 10 minutes away. They were across the street from each other. And I never had a trouble getting in. My doctor had like sick appointments, emergency appointments, and then your regular appointments. So like checkups, sports, you know, stuff and all that were like, you couldn't take a different kind of appointment, and they left those open for people who needed to see them that were sick. I don't know if we have that here.
Right.
I don't know if that's an option, to be honest with you, if we only have 2 doctors in the area.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you do. Yep.
I don't.
I know.
And I'm not, Lord knows I'm not saying doctors shouldn't take time off. That's not what I'm saying.
No, but yeah,
But I
don't know
just
what you
don't
do.
know.
Yeah.
I put it this way. I don't like how I'm feeling about any of it because my health is extremely important to me. I'm not a hypochondriac where
No.
I'm like, ooh, I better go right now. It could be
Right.
a brain thing, you know, like, but when I want to come see somebody, I need to know you're going to be there.
Yeah. No, I know it's hard. Yeah. I don't know what you do.
And
I don't know
then
what the answer is.
when I was booking at in Lafayette, I was talking to the front desk person. I'm
Right.
like, no, I need to talk to somebody
Mm-hmm.
about why I'm coming to see them, because inevitably when I come to see them, they go, you should have had this test and you should have gone to that test.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, is everybody going to make time for me right now? Because I don't. Now I'm seeing you and there's no point in seeing you because you can't see the results that you need from the things that you need to know. But I couldn't talk to you about that to know that I needed to get in and get this series of tests done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know.
I don't know.
what
It's
the
all
answer is.
backward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is, but it's what we do here in the morning. We solve all the world's problems. So, you know, if only we were in charge, we'd fix it.
Well, that's what I do love about the family doctors that we go to now. Press 9. Like, we know how to get around that system because they tell us this is how you get to us before the front desk and everything. I mean, I don't know how it's all routed.
Well, it's when you say front desk, you're talking about like there's like a main switchboard kind of thing for
that books all of it,
like a scheduling thing for all of that. Yeah, that's too hard to do.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm with you. All right, let's take a break. Come back. We got plenty of other things to dive into this morning, and it's already 8:30. So then we're gonna end on a high note. Like we're gonna So I don't know.
Got to
if
pick our
plenty
Strats
of
winner
things to get into. We got a few things to get into.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, widespread fog, mainly before 7 a.m. Otherwise, it'll be a mostly sunny day with a light breeze and a high near 80. Get out there and enjoy the heat today because temps are going to dip over the next few days. Tonight, an 80% chance of rain throughout the evening and overnight hours with a low around 48. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers before 1 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and windy with temperatures falling to around 50 by 8 a.m. Saturday night, patchy frost after 2 a.m. Mostly clear and breezy with a low around 35. Sunday, areas of frost before 8 a.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 52. Sunday night, widespread frost, mainly after 4 a.m. Mostly clear with a low around 33.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
At Landmaster, they're dedicated to bringing you UTVs that are proudly made in the USA. Manufactured in the heart of Indiana, they're committed to American craftsmanship, attention to detail, and supporting local jobs and communities. Their belief in American-made products is rooted in values of quality and reliability. With a sturdy steel frame, four-wheel drive capabilities, and a heavy-duty suspension system, Landmaster UTVs are engineered to handle the toughest tasks. And with the ability to tow up to 1,750 pounds and haul up to 1,000 pounds, their UTVs are ready for anything. Choosing a Landmaster UTV isn't just about acquiring a superior off-road vehicle. It's about embracing the spirit of American ingenuity and hard work. Take a trip to your local Landmaster dealer today to test drive one of their gas or electric-powered UTVs. From property maintenance to elevating your hunt, Landmaster makes your life easier with the excellence of American-made UTVs. Visit Kirsting Cycle Center, your local dealer for Landmaster UTVs, located 4 miles south of North Judson on Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTINGS. Visit Kirstings on Facebook, YouTube, and at KirstingCycle.com. Landmaster, the UTV that does more because it stands for more.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till-to-Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest, old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
Got old electronics lying around? Jasper County REMC would like you to know that you can bring them to the Electronics Recycling Day, Saturday, April 25th from 8 a.m. till noon, rain or shine. There are 2 drive-thru locations, the Jasper County Highway Department in DeMont behind the Fozzie Center, and the Rensselaer Street Department at 820 East Walnut Street. Drop off computers, laptops, TVs, radios, cell phones, routers, VCRs, DVD players, and more. What not to bring: vacuum cleaners, microwaves, large appliances, toasters, fans, lamps, light bulbs, or loose batteries. It's a quick, free way to clean out clutter the right way. Do good with what's old. See you April 25th.
Oh, you should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's instant fun. Unlike the time you tried ice climbing and got your tongue stuck.
A little help, guys. Guys? One Fast Play ticket, please.
Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Play responsibly.
Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, What else we got to get into? Gen Z.
All right.
Is most likely to believe that they are psychic. I don't know why. I don't know why they think they're psychic, but they apparently believe that they are psychic.
Are you psychic? Do you have?
I don't think I am.
No,
I don't think I am.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I'm psychic. Why, you think you are?
I did have that gift. Not here's my problem. I don't know what it means at the time that I see it. But I get very strong feelings about things.
Okay.
Like either I've been here before or I've seen this coming, but don't know how to interpret it.
Okay. All right. I can
And
see
I
that.
don't like that gift, by the way, because it is a gift, but I don't like it because I don't know what it means.
Right. You don't know what to do with
Yet.
it. Like,
And then a lot of times when something unfolds, I'll go, oof, okay. I had that premonition that something was going to go on there. And now I get it.
yeah.
Sometimes I see that. Sometimes I don't know what it really means. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes a gift could scare you. Like, you've got it
Sure.
and you don't want to go. Like, it sounds creepy, weird to go, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I would tell you, I would say, okay, so I had this dream.
Yeah.
Didn't know what it meant. And then this happened. And then I knew what it meant. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, according to a survey, 19% of Americans believe that they're basically psychic. So 19%, that's kind of a lot.
That's a high percent.
Yeah.
Do you, and you're just like, I don't see things coming like that.
I don't think so. Not where I would call it psychic. Like,
yeah, the only thing I can do with mine, because it's not clear with mine, is pray accordingly. Don't know what this means, God, but if it means something bad, I'll give that to you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't, you'd think I would warn somebody if I understood it. I don't have enough of the pieces here. So either give me some more of the pieces, sorry for being stupid, or I'm
Yeah.
just praying that you are in control of everything and do your thing
Gotcha.
with it. Use it for good, like
Yeah.
you will. But
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
The average Gen Zer says they have 2 notable psychic visions a month. So 25 a year, 24 a year. While boomers have only 1 a month. How do they even like?
But I think, okay, so I've been watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Crazy Cucamonga. But again, stupid TV for when I need to shut my brain down or not focus on selling. There's a girl that's on there named Amanda who's new this season, and the whole thing is manifestation.
Okay.
And she feels she's manifested herself to be a millionaire.
Okay.
That's what this sounds like. That you
Like people
speak
think
it
they
into
are?
being.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know about
That
that.
doesn't really seem real to me.
It does not.
Well, that's why when I hear 19%, I'm like, 19% think they are, but are they?
Right.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't
Because all I'm thinking about is the woman that runs around and says, is there someone in here whose name begins with a B, who's lost their mother? Her mother's coming in. Where are you? Barbara, Betty, Belinda. Do you know what I like?
Right.
And then I can always tell by the looks on the faces. Yes. Or the cringing. Like you can kind of read a person's body language.
Yeah.
Did she die of something that started with a C? No. Or yes, it was cancer. Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know.
I know. And sometimes those can be like spot on too. Like,
right. I mean,
and I don't know what to believe.
Well, here's my thing that always throws me in what realm, because biblically, we're not supposed to go to witches or, crystal ball people or, fortune tellers, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had a really a close Christian friend who, and it was a guy, and he's since passed away, but he was a great guy, total believer and stuff like that, prayer warrior. And this prophet would come to town and come to his church. And he's like, I'm bringing you. And I'm like, okay, so what's the difference between a prophet and a wizard or a witch or a warlock or a fortune teller? Because this guy that I saw, and of course it was in a church, but was saying the same kind of things.
Right.
And he actually came to me, because he said, okay, this whole, and just said, you're not going to get married yet. And I was like, how isn't that anything I would go sit down for? And they would whip out a deck of cards, or I don't know.
Right.
How's it any different?
I don't know that
and
it is.
I don't know that it is, but I would dare not. I'm not trying to say someone that is a prophet is not there's a whole book of 12 prophets in the Bible. So, how did you know that they weren't, just kind of, I don't know. That's always thrown me.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm not saying anything bad or good. I'm literally saying I don't know.
No, but we used to have mediums come on the show all the time.
Right.
And there were times that I felt like you were saying, where it was like, sensing someone with a J, like J-O. And they're like, Phil? Yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute,
Yeah, his middle name of his brother's uncle's kid is John. That's it. Yeah. So
But then there's other times where they're like,
they're spot on.
Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
but then there's a whole book about this biblically, like that doing that will open the door to the spirit world, which is a no-no.
So when you say a whole book of this in the Bible, or there's another book?
There's someone who wrote the book that talks about the danger of that, like reading your horoscope every morning or da-da-da. You're not allowed to do that.
Got it.
And it's I forget, because we did a Bible study on it. And I said, how isn't that different than the prophet I went to at a church? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't see a difference to me.
Right?
For me. Yeah.
Yeah.
They say the tricky thing is it's hard to define what counts as something extraordinary or isn't just a coincidence or intuition.
Right.
Gut feeling.
Right.
So, and that's how I feel. I'm like, yeah, I have a gut feeling something's going to happen, and then it does. But to me, that's not psychic. Like, that's me going, based on the things that have happened to me on Earth in the 51 years I've been here, it's a pretty good chance this is what's going to happen when I go to this thing. You know what I mean? Or whatever,
Right. Like when they say someone will meet you and they'll say, yes, you're entrepreneurial. Well, yeah, I own a radio station.
Right.
You're about taking great risk, and you're not feeling all that accepted, but like, I don't know how you can't say that. Like, you can build the story if you Google me. Like,
Right.
I don't,
Right. Like when my phone rings and it's one of our children, I know they're going to need something, because otherwise they'd call you.
Right.
Like-
And I'm not psychic. It's just, I've been broke long enough and have had to, send money.
When it's my phone ringing, it's money or
The
access
passwords
to one of
to
the
all the streaming
services.
services. Right. See how psychic you are from
Right.
Gen X.
Right. It's
not
just-
even Gen Z.
Yeah. It's really, it's not hard for me to figure out. Right. A few other stats. Gen X was the generation that's likeliest to be able to predict outcomes. It says 21%. But according to who? Asking them? Yeah, I predict good stuff all the time. I mean, why?
Well, yeah, because
How do we
if
know?
we talk to your parents as examples of boomers, right? They've been around the block enough to make good sense, but they also have experience and don't believe in going certain ways. So
yeah,
it how much of that is based on them being around the block several zillion times, like a combined wisdom and knowledge of, Yeah.
I'm with you. Jessica says, I wouldn't really trust anyone who labels themselves a prophet. If other people say it, whatever, but so many people are really good at what's called cold readings. This means asking vague or leading questions to gauge reactions and gather information.
Right, because you
Right.
can read it on someone's face. That's
what
why,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, is that just like a I don't want to say scam because it's not like, but like if you're just gathering information, you're not psychic, you're just good at reading people.
Right.
So
Would you ever go get a reading?
I would, but I don't take it 100% like as fact.
Because I came really close with you. And then I told you, I just said I can't do
with
it
the mediums.
religiously.
Yeah.
With a medium, because I would kill to speak to my parents again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like kill to have that in my life after living 20 years without it.
Which would be a really weird way to put it. I would kill to talk to dead people. Wait, what?
Right, maybe not.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would love for them to give me a connection, knowing that they are watching over me, whatever that means, or guiding my way, or are proud of me, because I lived for that when they were alive.
Right. But we went to like the tarot card guy, and at the fair and stuff. And
yeah,
he was fine. Some stuff seemed right, but other stuff, it was it seems like you're in a relationship, but you're not quite all the way there. Really? Because we showed up together and I'm not wearing a wedding ring. So
right. And neither am I. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on now. Let's not get silly. So anyway. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, I know you don't have a computer. Are you able to do anything on a high note? All right. Good deal.
I'm always prepared, baby. Baby.
Sometimes you got to use the internet, So,
gotcha.
All right, so we'll take a break.
That's why I print.
We'll come back and we will we'll get to ending on a high note. So nobody go anywhere.
Let's face it, nobody loves talking about colonoscopies. But you know what's worse? The I told you so look from your doctor after you put it off for a solid decade. Yikes. Liberty Clinic gets it. Life's too short for waiting lists longer than a CVS receipt. Why risk death by boredom in a waiting room when you could just get your colonoscopy at Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer faster than you can binge watch a new Netflix series? Seriously, schedule within 1 week. Yep, you heard right. And our team's so nice, your colon will practically thank us. Don't be a procrastinator. Early detection is the ultimate treat yourself. Put your health first and call Liberty Clinic now. 219-866-8999. You can also stalk us online at mylibertyclinic.com or on Facebook. We promise no embarrassing photos. Liberty Clinic. We keep you in good health from your head right down to your, well, Call us. Your future self and your colon will be glad you did.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Brad Gutwine from Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer.
you treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Drivers who switch their home and auto with Progressive could save money and time. Other things try to do this, but they really don't. Like the touchscreen at fast food places. It's not like you save time because it takes you longer to use a touchscreen than, I don't know, someone who works there. And another thing, you'd think it would save money because they're not paying a cashier, right? But no, same price. Also, why is there an option to tip? Who am I tipping? Exactly. Anyway, even if you can't save money and time with some things, you could with a Progressive home and auto bundle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers, not available in all states or situations.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
All right. It is time for us to wrap things up for this fine, fun day, hanging out with you guys here in Touhyville. Because your thing isn't working, I'm going to get you on camera this way so we can see your smiling face for ending on a high note. But before we do, I got to announce our winner of the Strike and Man Till $50 gift card. Congratulations to Gene. Oh, I was like, what just fell?
Oh, no, that was my drum roll. What the heck?
When things are just going out here, I didn't know what's happening. Nothing's working now. Somebody's get a phone call. So you ask me things and then just do whatever you want. I'm the decider. I decide. Jean Martin, congratulations to Jean. Got herself registered on WLQI's Facebook page. So Jean got herself a $50 gift card. Although I shouldn't say yes, it's a she. Okay, I wasn't sure who's.
Yeah,
the profile picture was 2 people, so I went, I should probably look. But yes.
Yeah.
So all right, now we can properly end on a high note.
All right. I found this on Living Hope. Be blessed, but don't let it stop there. Be the blessing. It's easy to pray for favor, provision, and open doors. It's natural to ask God to pour into our lives. But the heart of God has never been just about filling us. It's about flowing through us. God blesses you not just for your sake, but so that you can reflect his goodness to others. Every answered prayer, every breakthrough, every quiet moment of grace is an invitation to become a vessel, not a reservoir. When you've received comfort, give comfort. When you've received grace, extend grace. When you've been lifted, lift someone else. Because true blessing is not measured by what you keep, but by what you release. And God is able to bless you abundantly so that in all things, at all times, having all you need, you will abound in every good work. That's 2 Corinthians 9:8. You are blessed with purpose. Now go be the blessing someone else has been praying for. Thought that was a great way to end the week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We've been blessed this week, really.
For sure.
In all sorts of ways. Meeting all sorts of people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Well,
so
and this calls to an end your birthday week. So, that's it.
It's birthday month. How many times do I have to tell you? No, it's a 30-day party.
All right. Well,
What do you
thank
mean,
you
a
guys.
A week, a day. No.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to shows this week as much as we enjoyed doing them. Have yourself just a great weekend.
Yes, it's going to get cold, so
yes,
don't put the jacket or the umbrella away.
Don't put the plants out yet either.
Yeah,
So,
don't.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't.
All
Frost
right.
advisories on Saturday and Sunday.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I don't order it up.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to do it all again on Monday. We'll see you guys then. Take care.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI